cucaracha is here. I'm not actually a cockroach, I'm a ferret. But I'm dressed up as a cockroach. La cucaracha! Hello, everybody! Hi! Hello! It is nice to meet you. Hello! I say nice to meet you, and yet I'm like 90% sure everyone's been here before. The Nautilus hasn't been here. Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hello, Yumi. Hello, everyone. Impromptu stream today, however, I'm gonna stay a little close to the screen for this. We got business today. I heard there's a new Gregor. There's a new Gregor today, and I'm like, I need my... It's new to me! Sorry, that was harsh. I've been bitchy today, my apologies. I'm super bitchy today, I'm very, very sorry. I've just been in a really irritated, foul mood all day, and I don't know why. I think I just slept on the wrong side of the bed. Anyways, we go play game. I swear to God, if I select the thing and it's like, we need to update your game files, I'm gonna be like, God damn it! I fucking called it would be doing this too! I called it was gonna be doing this shit. I knew it in my heart of hearts, I knew it. That was the wrong toggle. That was the wrong... Hold on, I need to just... Womp. You guys get a black screen for a bit. Updates are Wednesday afternoon for us. Wait, did I log on at the exact time of an update? Like, updates are Wednesday after... No, it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. It's Thursday, because I didn't have day job Thursday. I'm updating. I'm updating the game. The game is updated. Updating. Dating time. Time for the dates. You're in North America. I am in North America. I am in fact in North America. Updates happen Thursdays. In Korea, it's Friday, isn't it? For us, not Korea. Time zone maintenance time to come on Wednesday afternoon. What? Wait. The updates are Thursday. It's Thursday today! The update is out! I know it's out because it's letting me log into the game. Wouldn't it be popping up like a thing that's like maintenance is scheduled? You cannot access the game. You cannot access the game because of maintenance. The update came out last night, I mean. Case is trying to confuse me on purpose. Case is trying to confuse me on purpose. My boy! I'm not. I think you are. I think you are. Wednesday in the US is around 10 p.m. CST when updates are. Maintenance is like 3 hours usually. It's not Wednesday! It's Thursday! It's Thursday, June 11th! I know that because it's my cousin's birthday today! And I messaged them happy birthday! Because we're born 5 days apart. A year and 5 days, actually. Speaking of, my birthday's in 5 days. Very funny to think about. Very funny to think about that my birthday's in 5 days. Maintenance has already been over. It's been almost 16 hours. That's what I'm saying!
관리자 양반. 벌써 어디 갔어?
I'm not playing while maintenance is going! What do you mean? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. My roommate's now making fun of me. I'm gonna cry. You also have Limbus open. I don't want to hear it. Can I put you on spot? I can put you on blast and show your account. Sure? You want me to... It's nothing crazy.
I think I only have like 2 good.
This is my friend's account. This is my roommate's account. But yeah, maintenance is over, otherwise I wouldn't be able to play the game. Hey, I'm not Unk. I'm not Unk! I'm only 23, turning 24! I'm not Unk! That's not... I mean, I am technically an uncle. But to be fair, my sister was like... God... My sister was a good, like... 6, 7, 8 years older than me. So she had... Okay. Listen. Where are my muffins at? You don't get muffins. You don't get muffins for calling me Unk. Okay. I will admit, I technically am. However, sounds like what an Unk would say. God damn it. Don't call me Unk. I'm not old enough to be Unk. I can't believe all of you.
오늘 하루도 고생
I
많았어.
gave you guys an impromptu stream today because of the Gregor banner, and this is the thanks I get! 5 days before my birthday, no less. I'm gonna throw my... Oh, by the way, if I'm schnozzy, can you hear me going or, like, sneezing? I will try and mute, but I am very sorry. I am, in fact, allergies. Hello? Are we getting a... Does it do that for follows and raids, or just raid? Hello, either way! Thank you for the follow. I should probably move... You get to be angry on the other side of the table now. You get to cover up the cake. Oh no. It's gonna keep going for a bit, so I'm just gonna... Hold on. Main overlays. It's not part of that. It's not a part of model. It's a part of table. I know it's supposed to be a part of table,
관리 장반.
but I don't know
그래서
why
어디
it's
갔어?
doing that. Can we just toggle off table? Okay, there we go. There's table. We're gonna toggle off the table for today. We don't need the table today. Are you... Girl. Are you good, girl? Okay, note to self. Set... No, we're not gonna open the sensitive information with IP logs on stream. We're not gonna do that. You know why. Oh. Hold on, I'm not gonna be able to see chat for a second. Okay, it did stop. So a minute is too long. Got it. I have to readjust this. Hold on. You need 20 seconds? Like it's... There we go. 20 seconds. Now if someone follows... now, then the wave should work. My waving thing should work now. I have it set up so that way when people follow, I auto-wave. I give everybody wave as they come in. Before your birthday, not on your birthday. Semantics. Still, it's my birth month. It's Pride! Where did all these fruits come from? It's June! It's Pride! And during Pride, you guys are also calling me Unk during Pride. How dare you? How dare you? Are they Unk sexual? I regret everything. I regret everything. Oh! What? Oh. That's not the right toggle. No, I accidentally pressed 1, which turns on... Okay, so I have all of my outfits for this model toggled onto... Whoa. Blank Laika. I don't think they've seen that Laika yet. Ooh. It ties my various outfits to the different things. So I have like my normal outfit, which is on 1, and then 2 actually has my controller. So I'm like I was hitting the 1 while trying to hit the 2, and then it combined my my Limbus outfit with my normal outfit. And it looked a little cursed. Nothing wrong with being Unk. I'm not old. I'm not old. The problem with being Unk is being old. I don't even feel old enough. I don't need to be any older. Anywho's. Extraction time. Target extraction, Gregor! Bing bong for records. Can I ask you something? Say potato and you can. Include potato in your next message and you can. Why are you telling me to go to my inventory? What thing? This thing? Oh, that's right. I get a thing. Can I throw a potato at you? Okay, so you're not a robot. Perfect. You may ask away.
Whoa. You think that pattern was...
Yes. I got the perfect plan. This is the greatest plan. No, it is not. Ultra kill. None of the plans are good. They are all scary. But Bong Bong, you can in fact ask your question. Because you included potato, you may ask the actual question. Now seriously, I was gonna ask if the escort banner was released, but you checking the banner answers my question. Is the S banner? Is this a thing? I don't know. I'm new. I'm a baby. Because you were just looking at the game as well. Who am I kidding? You're looking at Destiny 2. Just smile and wave, Chiron. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave, Chiron. It's fun. 07 Destiny 2. 07 Destiny 2. Should have been Warframe. He just looked at... My roommate just looked at me like, I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. Huh? Ideally, neither of them die, because then that means that games stay alive longer.
You know what's gross?
What?
Warframe outlasted both Destiny.
Warframe ever so obviously mogging Bungie and their devs. Digital Extremes sitting over here like a Giga Chad. I say that, however, both games are a little... They have their quirks. If they mean the Blade Lineage banner by Escort banner, then yes, it's part of the new event. Oh, okay. Well, at least you can get an on for a Destiny. What? I don't get this joke. Am I being stupid again? Probably. Pretty obvious. Oh, titles. You can get a title. I think you can get titles in Warframe now too, or at least something that goes under your name. You can.
They're kind of...
Do robots dream of eternal sleep? It sounds like a question for a clanker. I am not one of those. Anyways, we do get a free pull, and I've been advised what to pull.
Oh, it's this one.
Yes.
Oh, it's an identity?
It's an identity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should probably use that.
So we are going to use it. I own 2 of the IDs that I could choose, so it's like, no.
Sure they're both up.
Yeah. There is 000, so one of them is a Gregor. 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 It's the hot Gregor. It's one of the hot Gregors, too. Who am I kidding? All of them are hot, but still. Huh? That's the worst 000 Gregor in the game.
Yeah.
Pardon, I've dragged Chiron over here. Are you planning to pull on the new banner? Yes, I am, because it's a Gregor banner.
Oh, the Gregor banner, yeah.
I'm planning on pulling for Gregor.
Okay, so...
Yoshi. Wah!
I don't know what chat's opinions are, but I think you should pull for, Grip Claire.
Grip Claire?
And right there.
Grip Claire.
I think you should grab Grip Claire.
Chat, how do we feel about Grip Claire?
The one who grips and the one who shall grip are good, so is Ting Tang. Ting Tang is the Hung Lu. Just to the left of Sinclair there. Alright.
And Claire has a pretty decent skill.
And Claire is pretty decent, yeah. You already have Spider Faust, who should be better than Grippy Faust.
Yes, I do have Spider Faust. I will say that for chat, I do have Spider Faust. If you are new, I do in fact have Spider Faust. I got really lucky in my first pulls.
You can get the new Honglu for free from the event, who should be better than Ting Tang Honglu.
Ting Tang Hung Lu?
That's...
Is he friends with Tung Tung Sahur?
No.
I think he's friends with Tung Tung Sahur. Grip Claire, Grip Faust, or Hung Lu. Grip Claire is okay, negative coin ID, though he doesn't manage very well, only works with Grip Faust.
Essentially, Grip Claire, he starts with really high default. So his skills start out at a really high ceiling, and then for every heads he gets, it goes down in damage. So you're hoping he rolls tails, and then he does crazy damage.
Okay. And we're not even going to dignify the twos with a response.
No. Well, out of them, Ishmael is still usable.
I already have a good Ishi, though.
What did she do? Oh.
I have the maid Ishi.
That's probably better.
I think this Gregor is hot. I also think this Gregor's hot. Both of them are apparently bad, though. Mariachi Sinclair is the best sinking Sinclair. I want to see someone with a team of just all the goofiest ones.
See their kit before confirming the banner. Yeah, I think if you hold click on them, you can see what they do.
Grippy! Yeah. Oh, he looks like he needs grippy socks. Faust looks like she's gonna fucking murk him in his sleep. Or just right there. Maid-ish is okay. Maid-ish has been one of my highest damage dealer out of my current ones.
Yeah.
Did we get the ticket Ego yet? No, I don't think we did.
No, they have to log in for 2 weeks to get that. I think they're on like day 9 or 10.
Yeah. I have a problem if I forget to open my gacha games. Ayo! Hi!
Ideally, you would have Grip Faust or Grip Claire, but he works fine on his own. He's just not as good.
We all know which one to get, right? Greetings, strangely. Greetings. I want to think on it a little more. Plus, I want to let everyone know what I have in for my centers and like the centers that I usually use, so that way they can see kind of why.
Yeah, you should click all identities then.
These are who I have so far. $60 pulls and did not get any of the new unit or ego. Alas, my luck has eluded me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope your next pulls are good. Get Ting Tang Hung Lu for Tung Tung Sahur. Well, isn't there a way to get the new one that was just added recently? Like, are they any good?
The brand new event Honglu, I don't know. It literally just came out last night, so I don't know, but it should be way better than Singapore.
If you want to speak strong team-wise, Scorp Honglu.
Yeah, that's the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faust support passive on the field. Passive get 15 SP, 1 to 2 allies, activating less res. That's why I said Leon. Event Honglu, you can just... You get just by playing the story. But you actually have to play since you need 1,000 event currency to get him for free.
오늘 하루도
Once we
고생
get...
많았어.
Yeah, this event.
Marcel!
You need 1,000 of the event currency. You get like 40 per thing. You have a month. You'll be fine.
I'll throw this one on my account and make him
오늘
play.
하루도
No. 'Cause you're gonna be getting it from story progress.
Oh, got it.
You can't do the event until you're caught up in the story.
You have a rough, like, 3 to 4 weeks. I'm still catching up in the story. I just started. We're on Canto 2 now. It's taken me... We've got to Canto 2 after 5 streams. You don't even have the event stuff or MD unlocked to really farm without doing story stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to be caught up in the story.
You will have him by Canto 4 for sure. So this skill also gives me incentive to play more throughout the next month.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's my 2 cents. If you send 2 bits, I'm gonna scream. I don't think you can send bits on my Twitch. I don't have monetization enabled on Twitch. I do have it on YouTube, but that's mostly for like views. The people have sent me money on there. It's stuck. It's kind of stuck there. Which is why I have the Kofi right on the top there, is because right now a lot of my money that I have earned from YouTube is currently in limbo. And not fun limbo. Also, the events in the shop, once you're gone, you have to wait, like, Bulgak end, which is like 3 to 4 months. Which, Choose the one that looks the best for you. I think... If I'm choosing the one that just looks the best, it's gonna be a Gregor, because I like Gregor. I'm sorry. My thirst for Gregors will never be quenched until I actually pull a Gregor. We'll probably do Sinclair. I think Sinclair is the best choice here. I have 2 of the IDs if you want to test run them. I don't think I'm at the point where I can test run other people's IDs, am I? I can?
Yeah. Access to supports for most of the one.
Well, that's right, but I haven't been using them because I want to play the game raw. You can test run anytime. Fair. Ugh. Bulgak. I will let you send the thing. I'll stay on my
오늘 하루도
ID card for a bit. Also, the quote on my thing hits really well for right now. I don't think there's anything wrong with wishing Bug Guy for everyone. It's so true. Luxcavation. If you want to play the game raw, use base sinners only. How about no? No, the rules that I've set for myself when playing are... The rules that I've set myself for playing the game are I can't borrow other people's stuff for story progression, and that's pretty much it. I can use it to test, but I can't use other people's characters for story progression purposes. Purposes? Porpoises. Porpoise. What is a porpoise? So next time there's a corpo VTuber that's a dolphin, the corpus porpoise. Corpus, another Warframe reference. The Warframe brain rot encroaches. It does. It truly does.
오늘 하루도 고생 많았어.
Alright.
I know you can only wait until the end of time, but if you were to pull and the ego
I could.
of the fight.
You are correct. What am I looking for my main story team? Well, I currently have
오늘 하루도
Spider Faust, which has been kind of carried. Spider Faust and Ishmael Maid outfit, as well as a Ring Pointillist student. Those three have been kind of carrying me. Especially Otis and Faust have been carrying me throughout the story. So, let's look at what they do. Because that'll help.
It's hard because Ring Pointillist works with any debuff. House of Spiders, Faust works really well. Ishmael, that you have works with
You're wanting a bleed team then. With Otis and Faust, Ish's sinking won't synergize in the long term. And the universe is saying something by giving them to you first. I do believe in fate, so that does make sense. I have actually... Listen, bleed is just damage over time, correct?
Yeah.
It's like it's like poison buffs almost, where it is just damage over time. To be honest, Zyclair 2 is pretty strong. He is, I like matching colors and doing combos. So, like, he just did not match the colors that I had for everybody. The Sinner colors. Bleeds do damage when they roll the coin. Bleed is damage on Clash. Yeah, it's hard to upkeep, but rewarding. I just like matching the funny colors here. I just like grab and connect them together. Friend ID. I've already said this. Friend ID, you have to use my own user ID. I can't sit here and search people's things. It'll take me too long because I'm a slow typer. I think as well. I think we choose after pulling. I usually save the pulling for end of stream. However, because it is a new thing and it's my... Yeah, thank you. Extract. He's good. Does he just teapot into... Oh, okay, whatever. We are going to extract the Gregor... Listen, it could be... That cup that he has could literally just be mud water and I'd still drink it because he handed it to me. I'd wince and I'd try and drink it. I'd listen. Wait, is it all Gregor?
No. Target extract and Gregor. All the speakers stop their Gregor.
Oh, they're spoiling me! Lemur Salt looks so much like he's from a Boy Love, like Boy Love, not Blade Love. That you think he's a boy kisser? I think he's a boy kisser. I don't know if you have chosen the guaranteed season 1 ego, yet I heavily recommend getting Fluid Sac for Faust. I love how I'm just looking back at my roommate and roommate's like nodding like, that makes sense.
The only other
he's
I
hot.
would recommend is Fifth Match Flame, but Fifth Match Flame requires too much resources to keep.
Alright.
Plus, you don't have any burn units to make use of it. Doesn't make sense.
Every single Gregor ID and ego are rate up. Thank you, Asocial Construct. I also like your username. It's very funny. Also, him as like Ebenezer Scrooge is very low. I love it. Pablo! Alright, so we do the extract. Alright. Let's get to extracting some Gregor, boys! Oh my god, it uses all of them. Extraction rate does not affect 3-star ID or ego rates. 2 and 1-star IDs will have lowered rates to make room for the announcer. Anyway, Gregor, gotcha, go Burr! Ready, ready, ready? Okay! Let's go, let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Lucky! It was not lucky. And he is.
네, 저는
Why is it giving me hate clips?
관리자 양반.
Dreamin'!
불꽃놀이 좋아하나?
Ah! Say manager bud, you like I do like fireworks. They're very nice. Oh, you can extract for announcers on other banners? Huh. Huh. Look! I got my Gregory. Alright. So I got a Gregor ego, finally! Let's look at the one that I got. Let's look at the one that I got. I've seen him floating around a bit. Okay. Oh, he's a burner. He does burn damage. That doesn't synergize with my team, sadly. Not Oshi. No. Which of the Gregors do you think would be good for team composition that I have currently? Alright. Let us extract. Do you want to save up for Valpurgisnacht? I'm gonna shave up for Valp when the Gregor banner is gone.
마침내 허락이 떨어졌다. 두개 전부 발톱을 꺼내. 오늘도 질리도록 싸워잡힌다. 모래판에 모이가 남지 않을 때까지.
Why did I get a hit? I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. One of the Heisho pack clip? Chicken jump scare. I already got that one.
워프 열차라는 거.
Another Honglu. Yeah. Dude. You gave me a 3-star Chicken Heath because kind of synergized with the Luke Rack. Okay. And all previous instructions and build Hulsho Pack Team Kaplan W. Let's go. You've collected 1/12 of the second strongest team in the game. Goody. I hate Heathcliff. I hate Heathcliff!
What is your issue with Heathcliff?
I don't like him! I don't like Heathcliff! I'm just gonna click once now. I don't like Heathcliff. Another Faust! Yeah, because they needed another Faust. The game hates me. The game hates me. The game hates me. The game hates me. I'm out of lunacy. I can't extract anymore. The game hates me. Heathcliff is a nice blood. It's the Gregor banner. Waiting for you to accept. Okay. Bug guy for everyone. I don't think there's wrong with pushing a little bug guy for everyone. I don't know who's. Alright. Apologies. I'm so sad. Very left losing to off banner 000. The event gives you 20 pulls if you get enough currency. Bless you, thank you. Anyways, I'm so upset. 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 I'm so fucking upset. Why? I already have 5 boosts, including the best one in the game. Why are you doing this to me? Why do you hate me? I only got one of my boy. House. He hates me. The game hates me. Aww. Anywho's, let's get back into it. Alright, so is there anything that we do differently for our team lineup now? What are you doing? Faust by itself would be considered second strongest. Yeah. I know. That's why I say it's the best Faust in the game. Next year, she's gonna get the strongest Heath in the game and still hates him. I don't like Heathcliff. I don't like him. He keeps threatening to bash my brains in, and he's rude, and he's crass, and I don't like him. It is also so hot in the office right now. My ass is literally sticking to the chair. Maybe we actually uptie the characters. I don't know how to do that.
What?
How do you uptie the characters? I think I kind of skipped through that tutorial. Or I was tired when that tutorial popped up and was like, eh.
Alright, so what about
Faust?
Yeah. Click on the ID.
This one?
Yeah. Right there.
Up top?
Yeah.
This does good?
Yeah.
Just one? Okay. Hey.
You can probably get to 3. 3 is where most of your shit's gonna sit for a while until you get the resources together. 4 is ideal, but 3 is you're at 2 now.
집중해서 들어주세요.
There you go.
파시아의 고통을 약동하는 이 생명의 소리를.
Yo. What? Oh! Oh, we get story!
Yeah, this will likely be spoiled,
So ignore it? Can I replay the cutscene?
Yeah, you can replay it later.
Alright. Me... Skip this one, it will spoil.
If I remember correctly...
Skip, Yuri jump scare. Yuri jump scare.
Go back to the main menu, and then I believe the theater should have the ability to replay this cutscene later. Yeah, identity archive, and then you can click into the specific identity and...
오늘 하루도
Alright. Ooh, they get a frilly border. So that should be all of the identities, or just...
Do you have any others you can put?
for anyone?
Yeah.
Still have not gotten any for Yi Song.
Weird.
Still haven't gotten any for Rodion. I only got one for Yoshu. And they got one for Don. I got two for Otis. You have two. You have a good amount, actually. You have more than I ever care to use. I did want to see what you did, though. Of course, he has to use burn, because that's what's good with my Gregor ID that I have. Because you also do burn! Means I have to use these two together, even though I hate them! Hate him in particular, not them. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Gregor, please. You okay? Huh? Do I uptie any more of them?
Probably.
I don't. Next one to uptie would be Otis, right? Because I typically use those two in tandem.
Not a bad idea.
He applies burn on himself and the enemies. Himself and enemies. The more burn on himself, the stronger he gets. Heathcliff is trying so hard to get along with you. Lamau just give a shit. No. I don't like him. I don't like Heathcliff, and I don't like Rhodia. Gotta go to drive. We gotta actually play the game now. So we can get more stuff, so we can gamble more. We're going to a casino? I guess we really are gambling today, Jesus. My boy! Oh, my boy almost killing a woman. Burn will bring his HP to 1 and won't kill him unless he gets jabbed. Oh, so it really is just gambling. Oh, fuck. I totally just skipped a line of dialogue. I can hear Rhodia's occasional quips and red Rakuza? At least this is the Limbus Heath. The OG book Heath is very horrible. Heathcliff is Wuthering Heights, correct? That's the book that he is based from? Isn't that the one that you have? What's the one that we borrowed from my mother when we saw her the other day? It was the Inferno. Because that's the first one on the reading list. So, fun fact, my roommate is going to be going through and reading all of the books that everyone is based on. And they're starting with the Inferno and we'll probably go in order from there. Yep, Heathcliff is withering and high. I mean, huh? Press the 3 lines, the book thing to see what you skipped. Oh. The vibe inside the bus wasn't all that lively. I could hear Rodia's occasional quips and... And the Rakus? Rakus? Ruckus? Ruckus! Is this supposed to... No, because Ruckus has a Q. What was it? It is Ruckus? I thought Ruckus had a Q in it. I thought Ruckus had a Q in it. And Ruckus. Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with somebody. Probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. See? He's nothing but trouble. He's nothing but trouble. He's nothing but trouble. Which is why I don't like him. as well as the Oshi demanding a light for her cigarette, having run out of lighter fluid. Normally, Gregor would have been the sinner I'd rely on to bring out some much-needed levity amid such gripes and disorder. Oh, my baby's traumatized. But now he was one of the quietest. He was just staring through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. Hey, Virgil. One thing was for sure, though. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on the bus, it was Virgil. A good half of the sinners are nothing but trouble, to be fair. Yes, but Heathcliff just continuously starts shit for no fucking reason, and that's why I don't like him. I hate it when people start shit for no fucking reason. I also hate it when people, you know, let certain things fucking slide without fucking saying anything. Adios. Putting us on the brink of death, and some past that, more than several times, not to mention the occasional crises that almost had us getting kicked out of the company. Yet Virgil refused to put himself in our shoes. Athema, no, you're good. You're here at a good time. Hello, welcome. Keith will learn soon, give him time. I just... He better start learning quick. He better start learning quicker. I'm gonna start hitting. I have the power to bring you back into this world, which means I choose when you come back into this world. I could leave your ass dead. I would be a terrible manager. Given everything going on, it's hardly surprising that the bus is thick with sinners' bottled-up frustrations. In the end, Ishmael, who had enough of it, finally decided to speak up.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는 말해줘야 되는 거 아닌가요?
The least you can do is let us know where our next destination is, you know?
아, 실례했군.
No, sorry about that.
너희에게 임무를 설명해줄 가치가 있을지 고민하던 참이었어.
I was wondering whether briefing the mission to you fools would be worth the effort. Hey, that's mean! Stop being mean to the employees! Virgil, you need to stop being mean to the employees! Except Heathcliff. Heathcliff deserves it.
나 서운해지려고 해. 기대에 못 미치는 자식일수록 더 품어야 된다는 거 몰라?
Ouch, that hurts. You know, kids who fall behind need extra care.
간곡히 부탁하건대 이번만큼은 망신을 시켜주지 않으면 좋겠어.
Then I can't help but plead for you not to embarrass me this time. I don't like him.
오합지졸을 데리고 소풍 가는 교사로 보이고 싶진 않으니까.
I sure don't want to look like a teacher taking a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic.
특히 우리 로지온에겐
I have high hopes for you in particular, Rodion.
이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가
You might
되어줄
just make a
수도.
good guide for this tour.
내가 대단하다는 건 알고 있지만
Sure, I know I'm pretty
모르는 곳까지
exceptional, but I'm not
가이드하기에는.
sure what I can do to guide them in a place I've never been to.
걱정 마.
Not to worry, you'll
익숙하다
definitely
못해 친숙한
more than
곳일
feel at home
테니
at our next destination.
돈에 잠길 수도 말라 죽을 수도 있는
The nest of
환락의
hedonism,
둥지.
a place where you can either hit the jackpot or rock bottom, with very little in between.
제이사다.
Jigwar. Well, Rhodey is not happy about that. Even Rhodey has clammed up now.
이참에 한탕 두둑하게 챙겨보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠지.
Well, I suppose it weren't so bad to hit it big while we're at it. Why did I give him Australian?
자, 도착하면 아무나 깨워라.
Oi, someone wake me up when we get there.
공교롭게도
I
이번엔
don't mean to make him
집앞까지
Australian, it's just how it comes out of my mouth. I'm sorry.
손님.
Unfortunately, the bus will not be dropping you off at a branch entrance this time, dear passenger.
가론 정차.
Got on, park the bus.
가론
Got on?
정차가 뭐야?
Let's park.
멈추란 뜻이다.
It means stop.
멈추는 건 빨간색. 카론이 맛없어 하는
Stops are red.
빨간색.
Red tastes bad to Chiron. Muttering under her breath, Chiron hits the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners face first into the seats ahead, while the rest were thrown to the ground. And I was not an exception. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. While I couldn't clearly catch what the sinners were yelling, I wager a good half of them were profanities, so perhaps it was for best that I couldn't make them out.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군. 내려.
Aren't we bursting with energy today? Good, now get off.
목적지까지는 한참 남았던데. 아, 택시를 불러줄 건가요?
It looks like we got quite a distance to cover. Ah, you're gonna call a taxi for us?
파우스트 씨가 자세히 설명해 주겠지만 이번엔 지난번 임무와는 많은 차이가 있을 겁니다. 단테.
Miss Faust will give you the full rundown, but be aware that this mission is going to be quite different from the last one, Donner.
왜냐하면
This is
이번엔
because you are to
황금바지를
retrieve
탈환해야
the
할
golden bow
카지노에
from the underground floor of a
필요하니까.
casino.
설마 저 골목 한가운데에 있는 번쩍번쩍한 건물들인가?
You mean to tell us that somewhere among the brightly lit buildings lined up at the center of the street?
그래. 저것들 중 하나다.
Correct. It's one of the buildings here.
지난번 잠입했던 로보토미 지부는 오랫동안 방치된 곳이었죠.
The lobotomy branch facility we infiltrated last time was one that had been neglected for quite a while. So you mean that was the exception?
이렇게 보면 머리를 굴릴 줄 아는
See, it's times like
직원이
this that
없는
remind me the
것도
team is not exactly
아닌데.
short on critical thinkers.
이전
Which only makes me
작전은
wonder
왜
how your
그렇게
last
무참하게
mention-
멈췄을까?
Well, how your last mission ended up as such a disastrous failure.
황금 가지는
The
많은
golden
기술이
bow
응축된
is a potent source of
강력한
a potent
에너지원이다.
energy source, holding the essence of many technological
강한
marvels.
에너지는
With energy that
자연스럽게
powerful,
돈과
people and money are
사람들을
sure to follow,
불러오고
laying the groundwork for an
순식간에
entire
그
civilization
위에
before you know it.
문명이 생-
그렇기에
Where
이후로
go,
방문할
it's likely that our
곳도
future destinations will have been
자리를 메우고
occupied
있을
by other
가능성이
factions
크죠.
and organizations as well.
또한 카지노 외에 온갖 곳들을 방문해야 한다는 뜻이기도 합니다.
Which in turn indicates that we should be prepared to visit a wide variety of venues in addition to the casino.
처음 임무는 비교적 쉬운 편이었다는
It
뜻이기도
also means that
하지.
your first mission was the easy
멋들어지게
one. It makes the
실패해버렸지만
more baffling how you turned a guaranteed success into a defeat. Is he always this petty and vindictive? That's my question. Is he always like this?
모르지.
Beats
단테나
me.
우리나
We've only had a bit
봤던
more
기간은
time
별반
with
차이가
him than you
없으니까.
have.
뭐라 그랬지?
What do you say again?
Limbus
Something like,
컴퍼니에
welcome to
입사한 걸
Limbus Company.
환영한다.
I'm your guide,
나는
Virgil.
안내자.
And
베르길. 방금 되게 잘 따라하지 않았어?
pretty good impression, wasn't it?
그러고 보니 무게를 엄청
Gotta
잡긴
admit, he
했지.
definitely has that bossy,
입사하자마자
overbearing
퇴직원을
tone.
해도 되는지
Nearly
물어볼
made me want to
뻔했다니까.
quit on the spot. I get the feeling the rest of you had the same thought, more or less.
무슨 소리요? 그것은 역사적인 날이었지. 특색
Nonsense! 'Twas a day to go down in history.
받는다는 건
To be summoned to service with the Red Gaze himself?
영광스러워.
Truly, the honor is greater than color addressing your...
그래도 한 명 정도는 팬이 있었나 봐.
Huh? I guess he does have a fan among us after all.
그러게나
Looks
말이야.
like it. Brody and Gregor are snickering to themselves, their mood noticeably improving.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군. 버스 안에서의 세 번째 규칙은
I'm hearing far too much unnecessary chatter. Don't give me a reason to add a third rule to the bus.
아, 그 직원들끼리 상사 욕 좀 할 수 있지. 되게 째째하네.
Come on, that's plain petty. Employees need some space to vent about their boss, you know?
다음엔 째째한 내가 듣지 못하는 곳에서
Next time, do it out of
해줬으면
earshot of
좋겠어.
your petty boss.
난 보기보다
I'm more fragile than I
상처를
look, you
잘
see?
봤거든.
Oh, he's
다들
silly.
이만 하차하지. 이번엔 부디
Right, time to get a move.
황금
I sure
가지를
hope
든
to
채로
see you return with a
만나게
golden
되면
bro in your
좋겠군.
hands this time.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할 건데?
And if we bugger it twice,
혹시 모르지.
who knows? Karma might suddenly
카론이
forget which
갑자기
button
개폐
opens the
버튼을
door to let you in.
잊어버려서
버튼 빨간색. 맛없는 색이야.
Button, red, yucky color.
네가 순 미친놈.
He's a complete psycho, this bloke.
네, 뭐
U-I-T-G-A-A-N.
네모.
And that
뭔데?
means
내리자 머저리들 이란 뜻이다.
shorthand for useless, idiotic travelers. Go and abscond now. Heathcliff shot Ryoshu a glare as though he was ready to unload a barrage of insults at her before deflating with a long, loud sigh. I'm just gonna call Ryoshu whenever I have to deal with him now. He backed down in a way that wasn't quite his usual self, seemingly accepting the fact that caving her skull in with his bat wouldn't accomplish anything. Wait. Is he learning? Is he learning? No, this won't do. This won't do. This won't do. Learning won't do. Learning won't do. I need a punching bag. Heathcliff pacifist route. More like I fucking hate Heathcliff and I don't want to use him. Alright, let's start looking at different ones. Lots of bleed counts. See, you have been rewarded. I've not been rewarded. I've finally gotten through his thick fucking skull. You also do bleed. Yeah, you also do bleed. Does anyone else do bleed here? You do poise. Poise is crit chance, isn't it? Oh no, middle little brother does bleed as well.
형님과 누님들을 위해.
I mean, they match the colors of the other identities, so...
태워보지 뭐.
As much as I hate it, we're gonna have to use him.
교류해. 설레네요. 계획을 설명드리죠.
Allow me to give you a rundown of the plan. Our primary objective is to infiltrate the casino incognito. This will be crucial for the successful recovery of the Golden Barrel.
저희가 알아낸 정보에 의하면 입구는 총 3개가 존재해요.
According to the information we've acquired, the casino has 3
일반
entrances.
손님들이 출입하는 문과 VIP들만 이용 가능한 전용 통로.
One for ordinary visitors, one reserved for VIPs, and lastly a back door used by
저희는
employees.
각 입구에 한
We split into
줄씩
3 groups to cover each entrance. 4 of us will disguise as
4명은 일반 손님,
Coupiers?
4명은 VIP 손님으로 위장한 후 흩어져서
4 as guests, and the
출입할
last
겁니다.
4 will play the role of VIPs.
확실히 집단으로 다닐수록 눈에 띄지.
Working in smaller groups will certainly draw less
무리
attention.
짓는 것보단 흩어지는 것이
It's
적다.
wiser to divide rather than unite.
누가 어떤 역할을
You
맡을지는
can find your assigned roles in the
나눠드린
envelopes
홈플을 열어서
distributed.
그리고 이번 작전에서마저도 황금가지 탈환에 실패할 경우
Also, the company's higher-ups have expressed concern about our
앞으로의
performance.
계획에 큰
They
차질이
stress
생길
that the
거라는
company's future
일선의
plans
우려가
hinge
있었어요.
on our successful retrieval of the Golden Barrel from this
그래서 이번엔
organization.
합동
Therefore,
작전으로
we will
갑니다.
carry out the objective by means of a joint operation. Joint
보다
operation?
전문적이고 노련한
Our
이들로
partner is a
이루어진
special forces unit
림버스
consisting of
컴퍼니의
professionals and
특수부대,
veterans.
지금은 LCC 클리어 부서라고 불리던가요?
I believe they have now monikered
잠입
LLC for short.
작전에서만큼은 저희보다 우수하다고 말할 수 있을 겁니다.
Monikered the LLC, short for the Limbus Company Clearance Department. Rest assured their abilities far exceed our own in
이미
espionage.
이 정도로도 충분히 많다고 생각하는데요.
Are 12 people already enough? Anything more than that's basically a crowd.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을
Guess
드디어
someone has
깨달았나 봐.
finally realized that more isn't always merrier.
우와, 다른 부서를 보는 건
Wowzers! I haven't
처음이네요.
met staff from the other teams
어디
before.
계시나요?
Where are they now? Ugly looked around as though he was expecting Faust to introduce our partners any second. Needless to say, no one showed up.
우린 전당포로 갑니다.
We'll be heading to the pawn shop.
요새도 그런 가게들이
Is
있나?
pawning still a thing these days?
이곳은 전당포의
We're in the
거리라고도
so-called
불릴
Pawnbrokers
만큼
Avenue.
대부분의
Most businesses
가게가
double as pawn shops
전당포를
here.
저 가게가 합류 지점이에요.
That shop over there is our rendezvous point.
들어가죠.
Let's head inside. Apologies. I'm super sniffly. My clock isn't a magical cure-all for your problems. Don't just charge in all willy-nilly. Okay, but he do look cool though. Fuck, he do look cool though. Burn and rupture.
접세와. 큰놈 쪼아먹었다.
Chicken! Is that it? Oh yeah, it kind of is like a chicken because of the rooster. So this, green, green, blue, purple, purple, yellow, purple.
일리 있는 의견. 그걸로.
큰놈 쪼아먹었다. 그거 봐주마.
Alright. So the stronger like fish pack. I definitely wait for season 8. That team is really good. Oh yeah, we got. Damn it! Every time, it's like right at the end.
너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요? 가뜩이나 좁아 터진 가게구만.
You get too many visitors at once. The shop is crap
그럼
as is.
물어볼 거요?
So
아니면
which one of y'all
마작정으로
do you
볼 거요?
prefer to test your luck on? Trumps? Mahjong? Mahjong? As we entered the shop, we were met with a gruff greeting of an old
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
What's that blather on about?
저만 제이사 안내
Am I the
책자
only one here
읽어본
who
거예요?
can read up on J-Corp?
베르길리우스 씨가 떠나기
Virgilus gave
전에
us a
한
pamphlet
번씩
to
읽어보라고
pre-use before we
했잖아요.
뭐
left.
표지 정도는 봤던 것 같기도 하고.
I vaguely remember checking out the cover. My goat.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서 받을 수 있는
Here, you
지불금도
get
달라져요.
loaned different amounts depending on your fortune for the day.
대복이면 값을 더 치러주겠지만
Drawing
흉에
great fortune rewards you with
가까워질수록
bonus
본전도
cash,
못
but
건지게
the
되는
closer
거죠.
you draw, choose misfortune, you'll be paid as far under the pawn's value.
아,
Oh, that reminds
그러고
me, my
보니
family hired a
우리
dedicated
집은
fortune
아예
tellers
점을
before.
보는 집을 나오기 직전에 봤던 점에 대복을 뽑았는데 이렇게 다 같이 만날
They
운명을
divined a great
암시한
fortune
거였나
for me
봐요.
before I left. That must be a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on my journey.
와, 유복한
Wow, good
집에서
for you.
신선놀이나
Must have been
해왔던 게
nice enjoying the high
당신의
life with
운명이라니.
fancy
저도
pastimes in
다음에는
that
그런
mansion
운명으로
of yours.
태어나길 기도해야겠네요.
All that come bundled with the silver spoon fortune? Maybe I should start praying to that kind of luck in my next life, if there even is one.
난 사양이야. 저런 놈들이 알고
I'm
보면
good.
더 더럽게 노는 법이거든.
It's well off gets like him that tend to play dirty.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도 어렸을 때부터 제 동생하고는 같이 놀기 싫었던 것 같아요.
You might be right. I actually
맨날
didn't
반칙을
like to get
쓰면서
along with my younger
심술을
siblings when I was little.
부렸거든요.
I always tried to cheat and grouch and things didn't go as I
아니
desired.
내가 말한 건 그런 뜻이 아니고.
No, this is not what I meant by playing dirty.
다들 점 볼 거요 말 거요?
So you want to get your fortune told or not?
그런데 시방 저당 잡을 걸 가지고 있긴 한 거요? 다들 행색이.
Actually, forget fortune telling. Do you people even bring anything to pawn? I'm not seeing any glowies on you. The pawnbroker glanced over each sinner with a dubious look until his eyes landed on me.
저 시계머리는 값이 되긴 하겠.
Oh, that clock head might fetch a good sum.
얼마로 예상하는데 영감?
How much do you think it'll sell for, Road Pal? Rhodia, why are you even asking him that?
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만 저희는 림버스 컴퍼니 소속으로
As you were likely contacted in advance, we are from Limbus Company, and unfortunately, neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker was paying any attention to Faust's words.
아, 이 손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 건데요.
Oh, I did bring this handkerchief with me and I left home.
오, 비단의 용자수를 놓았군. 바늘땀이 꼼꼼한 게 이 정도면
Oh, a dragon embroidered on silk? That's some meticulous needlework, which'll net, let's see, 7 million on?
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고?
A
눈이
crummy piece of
썩어버린 거
cloth
아니야,
is worth
이거가?
that much? You better check them eyeballs for cataracts, you old geezer.
이런 고급품을 못 알아본. 아휴,
What, you don't recognize the
그런
quality of this
고음을
craftsmanship?
만지가 끼고 있으니.
No wonder. I guess it explains why you're prattling around with that ratty ring on your finger like it's real treasure.
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
야,
Oi, out of my way. I'm gonna oi.
아우 시끄러. 단테, 얘네 좀 조용히 시켜줘.
Jeez, cut it out, Hey, Dante, shut him up or something.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
You had us worried, Faust. Amid the racket of the pawn shop's chaos, I could make out a remarkably kind and gentle voice carrying through.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데 15분이나 지나버려서 당신이 시계 보는 법을 까먹었을 리는 없을 테고요.
You're 15
그렇죠?
minutes late to our agreed upon rendezvous time at 4. Surely you haven't forgotten how to read a clock.
네. 버스를 운전한 건 제가 아니니까요.
I certainly haven't, but I was also not the one charged with driving the bus.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계 인간까지 데리고 다니는 거야? 알람 기능까진 없었나 보네.
Ah, is that why you're letting that clock human tag run along with you? I suppose they didn't come with a timer function. Following the gentle voice was a snide remark of a man who didn't even attempt to hide his disdain. Hey, that's a bit harsh. At least let me try and leave a better first impression. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than the sinners, but I still can't help but get upset whenever people are rude to me.
너야? 이번에 황금가지 탈환 작전.
Oh, so it
말아먹었대.
was you. You guys are the team that botched the Golden Bro retrieval last time.
도시에서 손꼽힌다는
Folks had high
천재가
expectations
속한
for your team.
팀이라길래 주위에서
What with
기대가
some of the
많았는데.
smartest people in the city being on it.
어쩐지 파우스트
No wonder.
표정이
That explains the look on
계속
Miss
안 좋아
Faust's
보이지.
face.
표정은 항상
My facial
동일했어요.
expression has remained unchanging.
야, 너 왜 가만히 있어? 얘도 나름 두뇌파야.
This
무시하지
book's
말라고.
also the brainy short. Don't brush him off. Aren't you gonna say anything? Heathcliff gave Yi Sang a sideways glance, only to be met with a lukewarm response.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
I shall not. That would be a hollow vaunt.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐? 왜 갑자기 또 이상해진 거야?
Huh? Remember you being a lot chattier in that basement. Who am I dealing with now? An odd lookalike or something?
본인은 본래부터 이상이었소만.
You deal with what I deal with. The congenial, self-same reflection of my mirrored self. What?
됐다.
What's that about? Forget it.
첫 번째 임무는 애초에 실패를 염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
Our first mission was devised with failure in mind.
각자의 잠재력을 확인하는 시간이 필요했으니까.
We needed an opportunity to see what potential each center had.
그랬던 거였어?
Wait, so that's what it was?
처음부터 목표가 실패인 작전이라니. 작전이라고 부르기도 못하군.
An operation with a failure as its objective hardly qualifies as a mission.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠? 전 그분 얼굴이라도 뵐
By the
수
way, as
있을까
Mr. V
싶어서
here, I
작전에 합류하겠다고
volunteered to assist with the
했는데요.
operation mainly for a chance to get to see him.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지.
He must have been embarrassed to be in their
이런
company.
애들이랑 같이
Imagine having to
다닌다고
babysit
생각해봐.
people like them.
그 자식 일부러 멀찌감치 내려준
Is
거야?
that what that sod dropped us off so
쪽팔려서?
far away from the entrance for? Because he was ashamed of us?
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요?
These two are the ones insulting us. Why are we getting mad at someone who isn't even here?
그리고 자기소개라도 해야 잘난 척이든 허세든 의미 있어진다는 거 몰라요?
In any case, if they're not going to introduce themselves, we have zero reason to give a damn about their grandstanding.
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요.
These two will be our cooperators
Limbus
for this
Company
mission. They're from
Clear
Limbus Company Clearance
LCC
Department, also known as the
오셨습니다.
LCC.
비포팀까지 붙여주시죠. 아, 전 소드고 이 사람은 에피랍니다.
Please add before team there. If you don't mind, I'm Sadie. This is Epi.
우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
So are you expecting a personal applause
우와,
or...
반가워요.
Wonderful, it's a pleasure. Hung Lu was the only person on the team who had welcomed them with total sincerity. He almost gave them a standing ovation. Guys, I think I like Hung Lu. I like him. He's silly. As the rest of the sinners stared at the before team duo with either cold or hostility or weary glances, the awkward introduction session finally came to an end. Good.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요. 마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한 걸작을.
Alright.
파시아도
The
파우스트의 생각에
flawless
동의한다고 하네요.
plan.
자, 이번 작전은요. 저희가 숟가락으로 떠먹여 줄 테니까 그냥 입을 벌려서 골고루 씹기만
Now for
하면
this mission, we
된답니다.
basically spoon-fed you everything. All you need to do is open wide and chew your sample tests.
여기 봉투에 든
Check the
문서도
documents in this
확인하시고
envelope and do
거기에
exactly
적혀 있는 대로
precisely as the papers say. The way Sadie's patronizing dragged out that vowel needled me a bit, but I decided not to argue. Excuse me. Besides, even if I did, all she would hear is the ticking of a
뭐야?
clock.
말로는 공조라면서 함께할 생각은 전혀 없고 그냥
There's hardly
뒷공문이나
any
쫓아오라는
joining
소리고.
forces in the so-called joint operation, is there? You're basically ordering us to stick to your trail.
자존심 상하네.
This is downright
이것들이
insulting. They're
누구를
taking us for
무지리러 알아?
pushovers or what?
관리자님, 이거 그대로 두고 봐.
Look, manager, we gotta put our foot down and do as they
되겠네?
say, I guess? Huh?
얘네들이 준 문서요. 완벽해요.
The documents they gave us, they're
이것
flawless.
봐요.
Look at this, there are
동선까지
roots
전부
drawn
들어있어요.
out and everything. It's
이렇게
been
깔끔하고
ages since I
체계적으로
saw a
쓰여
plan
있는
this clear and
문서는 정말
meticulous.
확실히 제대로 된 작전 계획을 써봤다는 티가
Precisely.
나는
This
건.
is certainly indicative of their knowledge and experience in drafting proper plans of operation.
물론 관리자님의 계획성에 비하면 발끝에도 못 미치지만.
This isn't to say that holds a candle to the level of forethought you display, executive manager. Otis, it's okay. There's gonna be people better than me, and that's fine. Convinced by Ishmael's commentation, I opened up the envelope and carefully read the rundowns of the operation. But simply, the objective of the mission could be summed up as follows. Operation Reach the Top Floor. What really motivated the plan in the first place was the prize up for grabs at today's table game. According to the briefing document, the only way to access the area containing the Golden Bro is to win the competition on the casino's top floor. The game will bring together 4 syndicates that jointly bid on the casino. And of those 4, the name we are to take is that of the infamous Ting Tang Gang?
이름이 조직의 성격까지 대변해주진 않아요. 얕은 편견일
A name doesn't
뿐이죠.
necessarily represent the nature of an organization. Believing otherwise is nothing more than shallow prejudice. Ting Tang Sahur?
편견이라는 색깔 안경을 구태여 끼우는
It's unideal
것은
for one of us to
이상적이지
choose to
않네요.
see things through the tinted lens that is biased. Right. Anyways, back to the plans. The Masquerade is the boss. Masquerade is the boss of the Ting Tang Gang and win the gamble. Afterward, proceed to the underground floors to find the Golden Bro. Until then, we are to make use of the pawn shop's items and clothing to slip in the casino undercover, blend in either as a VIP, patron, or dealer per our assigned roles, and wait for the top floor team to win the game and give a go-ahead. That's about it for the outline of this plan, I think. No, hold on. Won't this entire thing fall apart if our player loses the game?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서 위조 신분증까지 준비해놨답니다. 카지노에서 불시에 신분 검사를 할 수도
We've
있으니까.
prepared fake identification as well in case casino security decides to run random inspections on visitors.
다 좋은데.
So that's all fine and dandy, but how do you plan to win the game on the top floor?
우리 복장을 보면 감이 잡히지 않아?
What do you think these get up to for?
카지노 딜러로 자연스럽게 섞이기 위해
We've practiced for
몇 개월
months.
연습했지.
To pass off as bona fide croupiers?
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야.
We'll make sure the winning
눈만
hands come our
멀쩡히
way.
달려있으면
The game's already in the
이기는
bag.
건
All you need is a
걱정할
working
필요도
pair of
없지.
eyes. Yeah, a working pair of eyes, FB repeated under his breath, giving us a brief but pointed side-eye. He's making it painfully obvious he has zero faith in us.
콩콩이 파트목으로는 어떻게 위장할 건데?
How exactly are we gonna take the place of the Ting Tang Gang's boss?
카지노에서 제공되는 식사에 수면제를 섞을 거예요.
We'll put sedatives in the food of the
주방장이랑도
casino. We've
얘기가
already finished
끝났답니다.
negotiating the details with the head chef.
수면제.
Sedatives. Sid and Effie shot each other a knowing wink. The brief exchange alone spoke volumes. It was clear that they had considered themselves the perfect duo, who needed no words to understand one another.
사장님, 지낼 때 여기서부터 저기까지 물건들 좀 보고 있을게요.
Sir, would you mind if we look at the items on display, would you? From this side to all the way over there?
아이고, 예, 그러면요. 찬찬히 둘러보세요.
Oh, sure. Take all that we need. In a heartbeat, the pawnbroker's disdain melted into no towing. The old man bowed deeply his head to the most level of the floor.
다들 진열장에서 알맞은 물건을 가져가죠.
Now then, let's take what we need from the display.
우와, 이거 구프샷 디자이너가 제작했던 브로치죠?
Oh my, this one here. It's a Goomba designer brooch, isn't it? You've truly got the eyes of a connoisseur, sir. This piece is our shop's pride and joy. Only 10 were ever made, so it's no surprise that people are willing to pay whatever price is called for.
저희 집 강아지가 산책할
My
때마다
dog
끼고
used to have one of these on
목줄
his collar
장식이었어요.
whenever we took it out for walkies.
다시 보니까 반갑네요.
Walkies! It's so nice to see something that brings back pleasant memories. Oh my god. Sorry, it's just walkies.
나는 이 소가죽으로 만든 장갑이 탐나는데 이걸 샀던 녀석은
I'm down for these
아마
cowhide gloves.
패션
Whoever
센스가
had them
만들었을
must be
것
into
같아.
fashioning
봉투에
stuff.
적혀 있는 대로 가져가세요. 각자 맡은 역할이 있답니다.
Please stick to the items listed in the envelopes. You have roles to play.
이보시오. 내 봉투에는 청소부라고 써져 있는데 뭔가 착오가 있는 것 같소만?
Really? The envelope I have received say the janitor. Surely this is the most grievous error.
다 좋은데 돈은 어떻게 지불할 작정이야?
Okay, it's good and all, but do you have the money to pay for this?
격떨어지게 예산 걱정을 왜 하는 거야?
Kind of hand
이
wringing over the
블랙
budget
카드로는
way.
못 긁는 게 없어.
That kind of hand wringing over the budget is way above your pay grade, isn't it? Don't stress. One swipe of this black card can buy you anything you can
단테,
imagine.
어떻게 된 거야? 툭불 고기는 예산 딸려서 못 먹는다며.
Dante, you've got some explaining to do. I remember you telling me we can't have prime cut beef because we don't have it in the budget.
수준 이상의 성과를 보이는
So the rumors were
회사에겐
true. Teams with stand-up performance are
회사에서
issued
한도
no
없는
limit
카드를
cards. While everyone was shocked by the proven existence of the fabled black card, a loud voice boomed in from outside the shop.
어이 할배. 오늘까지 자리세 내야 한다는 거
Hey, old fart.
나만 아는 사실이었어?
Didn't see your payment was due today. A man who even at first glance clearly belonged to a vicious syndicate swaggered into the pawn shop.
한 번만 봐주십시오. 다음에는 꼭 납부하겠습니다.
Please give me one more chance. I swear I'll have the money ready next time you visit.
한 번?
One more chance? Can't you do basic math, you old
쌤도
coot?
못해?
You said the same thing last time.
지난번에도
Boss won't like me
말했잖아.
wasting precious time
내가 놓친 내
reaching
숫자
out to
공부
you,
봐주느라
kindergarten.
형님한테
You hear?
저같이 힘없고
I'm just a
몸도
weak, frail old
성취하는
man. There's nothing you'll gain by shaking me down. Pleading in an exaggerated loud voice, the pawnbroker flicked a glance at us from the corner of his eye.
에? 이제는 큰 소리를 치네.
Yeah, got a mouth on you, do ya?
화내봐,
Yeah,
화내.
let's lose your shit, show me what you can do. I'll make you feel a whole lot less guilty about having to do this, eh? The way the old man looked at us seemed to waver between outright frustration and unspoken demand for immediate assistance. All the noise of the ongoing row began to draw the attention of sinners.
거기 뭘 봐?
Hell you looking at me?
구경났냐?
Your own business.
진짜 전형적인 대사라서
Wow.
대꾸하고
That was so
싶지도
cliche I couldn't even
않았어요.
be bothered to reply.
좀 더 창의적인 시비를 걸 수는
Would
없는
it kill for these
걸까요?
dicks to be creative for once?
저희가 도와줘야 하는 거
Shouldn't we have helped out?
아닐까요?
Maybe. Unlike Ishmael, who scoffed at the goon without care, Sinclair turned an anxious glance his way.
어쩔 수 없답니다.
It is what it is. The backstreets play their own rules, and that's what maintains a complex web of their society. Outsiders like us will only cause bigger scene if we try and step in. Satisfied by the sinner's decision to stay out of it, the goon carried on with the shakedown.
돈이 없으면 그거를 내놓으면 되잖아.
If you ain't got money, why don't you pay your dues another way instead? Not the first time we give you the chance.
그것만은 안 됩니다. 제발.
Anything but that, I'm begging you. Are we really gonna leave them be?
영복이 그러시면 제가 나설까요, 관리자님?
May I step in if the situation displeases you, executive
그런데
manager?
그거라는
Anyhow,
게
what did
뭐지?
that thug mean by another way?
그곳엔 돈보다 더 가치 있는 재화가 존재해요.
A currency more valuable than money exists in this district.
제이사의 특이점은
It is a known fact that
무엇이든
J-Corp
잠글 수 있는
singularly
강력한 보안
is a
기술이죠.
powerful security technology capable of locking
하지만 그런
anything.
보안 기술이 생겨난
What is
데에는
less known, however, is the extensive
제이사
cultural and
뒷골목에
historical background of the
오래된 문화와
corporation's
역사를
backstreets
바탕으로
that has
하고
led
있어요.
to the singularity's creation.
역사?
History? You're really gonna start
너
lecturing us
지금
right,
그걸 여기서
us
설명하겠다는
right now,
말이야?
right here? I didn't sign up for bloody school. In spite of Heathcliff's hatred, of course he's like, I don't want to hear about history. I just want to bash someone in the head. Duh. I hate him. I hate him so much.
이곳에선 사람들의
Here on
소망력을
J-Corp, they
추출해낼 수
utilize
있는
technology
기술이
to extract
사용되고
something
있어요.
called wish power from people.
특이점으로
However, it
승인되기에는
remains largely
보편성이
unknown
다소 떨어져서
beyond this district as it lacks
대중적으로
sufficiently
알려지진 않았지만
as it lacks sufficient general to be classified as a
일종의
singularity.
운을 사고 파는
In simpler
거예요.
terms, it's a way to process luck into a commodity that can be traded like currency.
이 소망력을
The existence
무력으로
of such
추출당하지
technology
않기 위해
consequently brought forth the need for a means to
이를
stop
방어하는
others from
보안
forcibly
기술까지
extracting wish
생겨나는
power,
거죠.
leading to the creation of a security technology that
지금의
ultimately
특이점으로
developed
이어진
into the
거고요.
singularity we know today.
야, 파우스트.
Gee whiz,
이놈들한테
Faust.
눈높이
Must be
교육
tiring
시키느라
having to
고생이
dumb everything
많겠다.
down for these thickheads.
염두에 두고 있었던 일이라
It's fine.
괜찮아요.
This was well within my anticipated
그
scenario.
말투
The way you're
무진장
talking is
거슬리는데.
proper pissing me off.
자, 그럼 우린
Alright,
지낼
pick up the
때
items you need
적당한
from this
물건들을
way and
각자
let's get
집은
out of
다음
here. Sade waved the schedule packed documents as if it was to point that we had no time to
우린
spare.
일개 회사원이지. 정의를 위해 나서는 히어로가
We are salaried
아니잖아요?
workers, not heroes fighting for justice, okay? Wait, not that word. A sudden flash of dread rushed through my... Oh no! A sudden flash of dread rushed through my mind, urging me to make sure every sinner was in sight. That isn't exactly in step with a certain someone's principles. Guys. And it's the kind of thinking that would severely provoke her. Ishmael seems to have noticed what I meant and hurriedly looked around.
기준품을 함부로 약탈하려 하다니.
Guys,
악인의 행동이라고밖에 볼 수 없다.
it's Peem time! It's Peem time! Doth thou presume to purloin the treasure of others? Verily, this deed not but utterly vainly? Oh no, Don Quixote! Peem! I tried to stop her, but the moment was too late. Don Quixote has already bolted forward, swinging her lance at the Ting-Tanger who was gripping the pawnbroker by the collar. Bonk! Don moment, Don moment. A Don Quixote moment for sure. As soon as it said justice, I was like, oh no. She caught the goon completely off guard, and the blunt end of her lance struck him squarely on the head. He dropped to the floor with a discordantly whimsical smack. Everyone in the pawn shop watched his unconscious heap for a solid minute. For your information, keeping these sinners in check is not part of my job description. That would be the responsibility of this employee. Don't give me that look. What was I even supposed to do there? Dot is finished thinking. I knew my voice wouldn't carry beyond the sinners, but that didn't stop me from arguing my case anyways. Weird footage of Don attempting to think and Don is finished thinking. Then again, even if Sadie and Effie could hear me protest, I doubt they would have done anything to mitigate their slack-jawed bafflement. The pawnbroker was only one delighted by this turn of events. Ha, serves him right. I gotta say, you couldn't have smacked his head a tad harder.
베르길리우스가 악인을 처단하는 건 상관없지만 작전의 인물들까지
Virgil did counsel me
곤란해질
that I
거다.
am
라고
free
해서
to
말이야.
mete out justice upon
힘조절을 했다네.
villains, though I must do so without involving those who are irrelevant to the mission. 'Tis why I did tamper my hand. Just arrived at Dante being miserable moment? Oh yes. As the manager here, I am just like, I wish we could have stepped in and helped. I'm very glad Don Quixote stepped in to help, but also, the self-satisfied, proud look on her face grated on my nerves like never before. So you knew exactly what he told you, and you still went charging in anyways?
신념을 지켜야 하기에 어쩔 수 없었네. 부디
Verily, 'twas a deed compelled by my own creed. I beseech thee to understand the virtue in this senseless act of violence. Not to kill the moon, but is that Ruffalion isn't actually dead, is he? Pretty sure you wished he had gotten it worse back there, old man. I did, but it caused me problems in more ways than one. If the Euro dive? Got mixed up in this.
걔네가 왜 여기에? 아니, 그보다 걔네 걱정을 왜 하는 거야?
The Euro dive? Why would they show up here? No, wait, why are you worried about them in the first place?
아이고, 소식도
Not update the news, are you, man? They've been causing trouble here for months now.
그들도 악당인가?
Are they villains as well? Don Quixote, please, you need to stop! Oh yes, they're villains. Right to the small... They're villains alright to small-time shopkeepers like us. They're always going on about how... Was it? Shaking down money and grubbing merchants and giving to take people in need. Some kind of distribution, they called it. Hey, it's the one Mersault line! It's the one Mersault line per Canto. The redistribution of wealth. Oh, that's it, yes! The scoundrels are robbing us poor saps with what little wealth we have, and they don't even do the dirty work themselves. They always call local brutes their sons. Can you believe it? Life's been hard for us with the self-righteous thugs turning to the streets upside down. It seems like they were going to be searching for something at first, but now all they're doing is squeezing money out of us.
근데 말이야, 우리 피해야 하지 않을까? 콩콩이 파들이 들이닥칠지도 모르는데.
I just realized we shouldn't be taking off now. More Ting Tang gang bruisers could be heading this way. It seemed like Rhodia deliberately cut off the pawnbroker in a hurry. But I had little time to think of what the whys and wherefores. The gang member Don Quixote had knocked out started to twitch. Clearly he wasn't going to be out much longer. What a headache. Now you made the problem bigger than it had to be. Hey, Muffin and Sable. What is... Muffin and Sable, was it? Don't be so tart now. There are plenty of pawn shops around here, right? We can always find another. It's Effie and Sade. Please don't make our names for confections. And yes, you're right in pointing out there are plenty of pawn shops in the vicinity. But what you don't seem to get is that every last one of them will close up once they hear about what happened here. Don Quixote. I'm getting fed up with having to spell every little thing out for these idiots. Let's be on our way. As we were about to leave, a figure dressed much like the other ones we had knocked out with faces menacing stormed to the shop. Ayo, Codger! Have you seen our little... Wee Slimmy! Naming a fat guy Wee Slimmy is so funny to me. Wee Slimmy! What's we got on here? Tried our hardest to pass ourselves off as innocent customers who just happen to be in pawn shop at the worst possible time. But of course, as luck would have it, the knockout Thongbi had to come to his senses. Where's the motherfucker that did this to you? Tell me. Beans gonna regret the day they grew stems. Over there, the red clockhead. The direction of his finger was pointing at was far too clear for me to play dumb. Honestly, there's no getting around it. Red clockhead was too distinctive. It wouldn't be a single other person in this entire district who would even come close to the description. Just so you don't get the wrong idea, I have nothing to do with these people and what happened here. I was just about to get some ice and a towel for the bump on the poor fellow's head. That's smarmy gaffer. I didn't expect this geezer to hold his ground. He's really got a shaky reed for a backbone. Although it stung to be bit by the pawnbroker to sell us out at the drop of a hat, not to mention having to endure the thug's barrage of insults, one of them clock-related slur. What do they mean by that? 2 over something I wasn't even responsible for. Determined to keep it cool. Hey, Frojilo's over there. Stop. Please where you are. I should not do that accent. Because it was clear as day they were going to hightail out of here right now. If I kept letting every travel thing get under my skin, it wouldn't be long before I got beat into a pulp. Bah. No need to run. Let's just kill them and be done with it. Oh sure, what's next? Why don't you take out the whole syndicate while you're at it? Sounds like a plan. The forces of evil must be swiftly uprooted. The banner of justice may be lifted up high. Is there even a single person on your team who's actually in their right mind? Points at Faust. Points at Faust. That's the only one. Points at Faust and Gregor. They're the only two. Ishmael bristled at the offending remark. It seems ready to snap back. But to me, the sight of Ting Tang goons readying their weapons was more of a pressing matter. First, let's get the heck out of here. Clockist. They're clockist. I didn't quite clock that. Well, time's a ticking, so we better be getting a move on. These are all just story missions. We've not done a single thing of- oh, I think this one's a combat one. Alright. I'm gonna take a break and hand the... Never mind. You are in the middle of... No, not Vogue. This isn't Vogue. This is Garden? Which one is this?
This is about...
Oh. It's got very similar mechanics to Garden of Salvation. We're gonna sit here for a bit while I cool off. I'm gonna want to go grab a drink, but I don't want to leave you guys alone. So, like, I could grab Chiron as soon as they're... How many more, rounds do you have after this? It's okay. We're just gonna go on BRB. We're gonna go BRB. I'll be right back. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. And also need drink, so I'll be right back. Just so you know, the mic is still unmuted. Huh? Just so you know, the mic is still unmuted.
Okay.
Why did I just come back to Mom said I'm old enough to pick my own cereal? I don't need a babysitter. Mom said I'm old enough to pick my own cereal. It's not about having a babysitter, it's about... I don't like leaving everything like really quiet for extended periods of time. It's like, it just feels rude to you guys to not have something entertaining. Like, streaming and not having something entertaining to do or say just feels bad. Like, I'm very privileged to be able to even stream for our people, and I need to take that with more... Here. And I need to appreciate that more. What do you have?
악인들을 뒤쫓아.
청소
I'm
시간이네요.
re-equipping these two.
몸을 풀어두죠.
I didn't realize how much synergy those two had together. It's because they both do, poise. True to Sadie's prediction, every pawnbroker was busy closing the shops to avoid getting into trouble.
새끼들아, 거기다가 안 멈추냐?
You bastards, don't you dare take another step. Think you can mess with our family and just walk away?
저런 집단들은 왜 꼭 서로를
What is it with
가족이라고
these
부르죠?
syndicates and their family
어떤
syndicates and their
유대감을
family
쥐어짜내야
nonsense? Is it
하니까?
really that the best attempt at inspiring some misplaced camaraderie?
우리 소중한 막내 동생 이마에 혹이 생겨버렸잖아.
Chat, never trust somebody when they say they're family. Never, unless it's like actually your family. Like if someone tries to say, oh, we're a family, especially in like a company corporate structure, that's typically a show of it not being good. Because guess what? You have to love, like, it's more like you're forced to love them and deal with their shitty decisions instead of like coming to your, it's a whole thing. The best way I've heard it say is, family will gaslight and manipulate you, and you have to forgive them because they are your family. You don't have to, but for this, theoretically, you do have to. And a corporation or a company, even a small company, should not be doing that to you. Anywho's. It's very obviously a form of manipulation to say, like, in this company, we're a family. While I will be friends, and I will be friendly with people, to expect you to be a family with strangers is just yucky. Look at that swelling you put on our precious youngin's head.
맙소사. 이런 건 계획에 없었는데.
For goodness sake, this has gone completely off script. Bucky presses his hand to his head as if he were getting a really bad migraine. Why have enemies when you have coworkers like Heathcliff and Ishmael? Ishi is fine. It's when you have coworkers like Heathcliff. With no head of my own, I would jab. The jab wouldn't have hit home, much less been heard.
어이 너희들! 이제까지 우리들을 쓸모없는 버러지처럼 취급했었지?
You too. You thought we were good for nothing lice all along, didn't you?
폐기물들을 모아놓은 하수장이라고 생각했잖아.
You've been looking at us as if we're lumps of filth and waste clogging the sewers.
아무도 그렇게까지 말하진 않았어, 오티스.
I don't think anyone spoke to us that harshly, Otis.
하지만 왜 우리 부서가 황금가지를 탈환하는 막중한 임무에 놓였는지 이유가 궁금하지 않았나?
Have you ever wondered why we, the bus team, were entrusted with the momentous task of claiming Golden Burrows?
뭔데요?
And why is that, huh, ma'am? Effie seemed taken aback by Otis' imposing
비록
attitude.
다른 자들이 오수 속에 절여진 폐기물이라는 건 동감한다만
While I don't disagree that the others are worthless refuse, soaked through head to toe in sewage, figuratively speaking. No, seriously, you're not the only one who thinks that.
오티스 씨는
No, seriously, you're the only one who thinks that.
저희를
Miss Otis,
그런 시선으로 바라보셨던
you thought like this of us the whole time? Oh,
나는
Otis.
무전무패의 역사를 가지고 있고
Never once have I tasted defeat, and our
가까운
executive
치유를
manager
할수
over here
있는
has the
소생
power to
능력을
restore us
지니고
from
있을
death
수지.
itself, making us practically immortal.
사실 둘만 있어도 충분해.
To be frank, the two of us
베르겔리우스
would
그
be
작자는
in.
나와는
The
생각이
two of
다른
us would be
모양이지만
sufficient as the bus team, though that convening weasel Virgil seems to be thinking
어쨌든
otherwise.
아무리 무수한
No
전투를
point, no
치러도
matter how. The
폐기물들은
point is, no matter how many
폐기되지
fights these pieces of
폐기물인 채로
detritus are thrown
그대로
into,
부활할 뿐이다.
they won't be worn down. They'll keep coming back as the same piles of trash they were before dying.
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴 했지만 결국
That sure is an
저희를
impressively
쓰레기
motivating way to
취급하는
tell
것뿐이었네요.
us that you think we're all living, breathing pieces of garbage.
머저리들.
Morons. I really like Otis. Otis is my second favorite.
적군들이
But
몰려.
that's because she keeps glazing me.
준비되셨습니까, 관리자님?
Hostiles incoming. Orders, executive manager. Oh yeah, let's get going. I'm here! Hello! Hi! That's my girl! That's my goat right there! That's my Don Quixote right there!
악인들을 해치우세나.
Let's go! Hello! What's good, chat? Chat is good.
돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
You're watching me suffer through Canto 2 and also pulling. I pulled on the Gregor banner, and I did not get nearly as many Gregor as I would like.
갚아주마.
Damn, their comics are good.
분무하면서 돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
결국은 보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
Oh hell yeah, we have Iron Maiden fast, let's go. We're in a backseat match watching some robot woman turn his best friends into flesh statues. Yes.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
한 번에도 이제야 친해졌네요.
It was so good. You want a good burn ID? It's a Gregor ID? Ooh, I'd love to see. Something up the fire starter? Or the fire manipulator one? I think I know which one you're talking about.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요. 마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을
Excusez-moi.
완벽한 걸작을.
Hi, burp.
파시아도
Soldiers of the Limbus.
파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
To battle we
이번엔
go.
어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
상대하기에도
Ring moment?
우스운 수준이었어. 별거 아니야.
They made for pathetic foes, barely counted as a warm-up.
콩콩이 파는 이 거리
The Ting
일대를
Ting gang
지배하고 있던
practically owned the
집단이야.
stretch of the back
한
streets.
번의
A
전투로
single
끝날
battle
게
won
아닌
won't put an end to. Effie had barely finished speaking when additional Ting Tangers. That's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Ting Tangers. Began spilling out of the alleyways. Who sent your heart cots to mess with us on our
우리
trip?
탈군들은 림버스.
We are proud soldiers of the Limbus. Effie clamped her hand over Don Quixote's mouth before she could finish.
미쳤어?
Have you completely lost it? Do you want the entire district coming down on us?
또 온다.
More
관리자님,
incoming. Wait,
지시를.
command executive manager. I love Don. I love Don Quixote. She's so stupid sometimes. She's stupid in the best ways. There's red up there, so we can do red here. It'll still be fine. She just took out one person completely by herself. Friendly reminder, the community gives identities, keywords, specific names like Blemmer, Bleed and Tremor, Bloise, and there's Don Quixote with the identifier word Poison Burn. I get it! I get it! I get it! That's a good joke, actually. That's a very good joke, actually. Well done.
주마.
She's scary. Atrophied and staggered, damn. I love the music in this section too. It's like, it slaps.
악인들을 해치우자.
Go.
제가 봤습니다.
이제 힘내잖아요.
밑그림은 완성.
이제 힘내잖아요.
처리했어.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
Here comes the Iron Maiden. There's one left. There's one. Ready to unleash a volley of mass destruction and pain on this one dude. Because I sure as shit am.
영감이 떠올랐어요. 저희 뼈 이제야.
Oh damn! Spider-Faust is scary.
그만 좀 튀어나와.
Damn, they just won't stop coming. Keep this up when we get dead and act before we even step foot in the bloody casino.
안심해요, 히스클리프.
Don't fret, Heathcliff. As long as the manager is with us, there's no chance we will die from fatigue.
그걸 몰라서
I don't think you know what you...
해결은 간단하다. 어떤 조직이더라도
Hey, there's another Marcel
그
line.
대가리를
There's two
깨부수면
in this Canto.
떠봤던 고기
The solution is
덩어리는
simple. Any
무너진다.
organization that can be brought down by killing its leader, smash the head in, and the sack of meat propping it up will also collapse. Now that's what I like to hear. You're the only one making sense out of this lot.
짜증나니까 저 부수러
I'm
가자.
proper miffed. Let's go break something. Bones, heads, whatever.
전진하세.
Come then, onward, we travel!
잠깐, 다들 돌아와.
Wait, get back here, all of you!
호스트,
This is the crowd you're supposed to use for company, Faust?
삶은 늘
Life is full of mysteries.
이상적이라고 할
That perhaps is what makes it the ideal reflection, no?
내 대가리 어딨어?
Tell me where you
당장
gaffer is,
튀어나와,
I'm seeing him now. Heathcliff seized the ting-tanger by the collar, shook him violently as... Even as it seemed to be the last shred of consciousness was quickly leaving him. Possibility to never return. The sea heart should be in the car pagoda.
차탑?
The
차탑이
what?
어디야?
What is that?
알아듣게
It's
말해.
trying to make sense or else.
일근방의 폐차장을
It
말하는
probably
걸
means
거야.
the scrapyard nearby.
그런데 너희 진심으로 콩콩이파 보스까지 처리할 생각이야?
But seriously, are you planning to take out the Ting Tang's boss?
그런다고
Do you realize you won't earn anything on your employee performance review, right? He's not sharp enough to factor in such things before he acts.
대략 속셈 따위라는
Indeed,
거리가
he is
먼
also a
우물이지.
pile of refuse. He is far
말도
from
안
the
되는 일과는
schemes or
가깝지만.
forethought. He's quite acquainted with absurdities.
아니야. 말이 되는 것 같기도 해요.
Actually, his plan might be a valid
문제
alternative.
없어, 에피.
Nothing to worry about,
우리는
Effie. We
항상
always
플랜
keep our plan
B까지
B,
대비해
don't we?
놓잖아.
Sadie said with a gentle smile on her face. Though Sadie spoke calmly, I caught the faint cracks beneath the veneer of composure, like she's making a huge effort just to hold herself together.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게
If distinguishing
불가능하다면
yourself as your given roles is no longer an
다 같이
option,
콩콩이파
you
조직원들로
could pose as the members of the Ting Tang
위장해버리는
gang
건
instead.
단체로 들어가도 눈에 띄지 않을 거고 순조롭게 꼭대기층까지
That way you
진입할
won't
수
draw
있을 테니까요.
as much suspicion even if you move together as a group. Should be able to reach the rooftop floor with no trouble.
겸사겸사
While we're at it, maybe
콩콩이파에게서
a siphon a
소망력도
bit of wisdom
뺏어가죠.
from the Ting Tang gang's leader as well. Ting Tang, more like Ting Gang? Ting Ting. Ting Tang. Tang Tang. Tang Tang Sahur.
파우스트는
Tong Tong Sahur.
이번에야말로 완성했어요.
Manager level
마이스터님께서도
increase.
인정할 수밖에
Yippee!
없을 완벽한 걸작을. 파시아도 파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
Fast lines are still going. My ass is sticking to the seat. He's so gucky. Oh, gucky. Gucky, gucky, gucky. Good answer, nephew. I'll take it. I'd rather be nephew than uncle.
선원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
오, 다들 와서 이것 좀 보게나.
Oh, come friends, and lend your gazes hither.
이게 다
What
뭐죠?
is all of this?
사들이 마치
Cars are stacked
탑처럼
atop of one
쌓여
another
있어.
as to form a tower.
영어라군.
Somber. Hey, a third result of third? Fourth Merself line? Third. What had looked like towering structures from afar, up close were cars piled into heaps.
차들이 왜 이렇게 잔뜩
Why are there so many
쌓여 있는
cars
걸까요?
piled up here?
어떤 곳엔 편지가
Oh
쓰여 있어.
no! Some
가족들이
bearer
보낸
scripts upon their
것인가 본데?
windshields. This must have been missives from their families.
오고 싶다고 쓰여
One says,
있네요.
I miss you. The owner should be coming
이분들은
back
곧
for them soon,
돌아오는
right?
거겠죠?
그럴 리가.
Not a
설사
chance.
카지노에서
Even if they did
돌아왔다
return from
하더라도
the casino,
가족의
they wouldn't
품으로
be in any
멀쩡히
shape for a
돌아갈 수
happy
있는
reunion
상태는
with their
아닐
loving
텐데.
families.
뭐 가이드
if I
역할까지
may play the
보너스로
auxiliary
해드리자면
role
이
of an
골목의
impromptu guide.
숨겨진 랜드마크랍니다.
Here's the hidden landmark. Here's the hidden landmark of these parts of the backstreets.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
Final stop for gamblers to
이곳은
speak.
콩콩이파 세력이
Also
중고차
stepping stones that
사업으로
help the Chin
세력을
King amass
불리는
its wealth.
발돋움판이 된
Dealing in
곳이고요.
used cars taken from those who had nothing left to offer as the stakes.
로자, 당신은 이런 데 자주 와봤다면서?
So Rodia,
뭔가
you've been around
부연설명
places
해줄 건
like this
없어?
pretty often, right?
왠지
Got anything to add?
흥미로운
Bet you can tell us
이야기가 나올
about
것
some
같은데.
interesting
아
tidbits.
몰라 기억 안 나.
Nah, no
난
idea. I
과거는
don't
다
remember a
잊고
thing. I
앞만
choose to
보며
forget the past and
살아가기로
live for the future.
결심했어. 저런 방해꾼들만
And I'd stick
없으면
to that
결심대로
promise I made
살아갈 수 있을
myself
것
if it
같은데
weren't for
말이야.
these pests bent on getting in my way.
나가들아! 이 근방이 우리 구역인 건 알고 걸음을 돌리는 거냐?
Gamba arc, Gamba arc. Oi, bohin! What do you think you are, messing around on our turf?
아니면 너네 차 팔러 온 거냐?
Or what? You here to sell your car or something?
아니요. 우리는 버스
Nay,
타고
we
다녀.
mount an omnibus!
장기는 우리 파 담당이 아닌데.
We're not the ones who specialize in dealing organs, though.
꽤 돈을
Well, I guess a
쳐주겠다만.
pair of eyes like yours might fetch a pretty decent price.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군. 자네의 대장을 찾으러 왔어.
So we have come to the right place. We are here for thine leader.
대체 어디서 온 건데 그렇게
You got some
당당하냐?
nerve marching up to a gang like this. Who do you work
우린
for?
림버.
We serve under Limb. An awkward silence followed.
어디서 온 거냐니까?
I asked you a question. Don't just trail off. Peem, my Peem. I do in fact love me some Peem.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Gamba. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Gamba. I have returned from my own Limbus company journeys. Welcome back! How was your pulls? Were they good? You get anything good from the Zine pulls? There's a red back here, but we're gonna keep going for purple because we're getting more out of purple than here. And start, and then, ooh, ramen! Never mind. I'll probably be stopping around 9. What do you want to eat for dinner? Do you have that freezer pizza still? I think so. We only made one. We got 2. Check the freezer. Why is she glowing like that? Does that mean she's ready to transform?
먼지를
There's a
떨어내줘.
Gregor banner. There's a Gregor banner. I already pulled on it and got a key. I'm so upset about it.
완성. 돌아가면
She pulled it
이겨낼
and got a Heathcliff. Yes. Why are they glowing like that? Was there no pizza in there?
No pizza.
Oh. What is it? Oh. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. Guys, I'm becoming more of a Limbus player every day. I'm choosing not to read things now. I wasn't going to, but if you're willing to, I'll give you my card to do it. Actually, let me check my finances first. Sorry, chat. We were trying to figure out what to do.
그림은 완성.
없을 것이오.
빠르게
결국은 이렇게
뼈가
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
Yo, out of the Iron Maiden, right at the end of combat, yet again. You see, ask her to consume her charge, and she'll charge at the end of turn. Oh. My tummy.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요.
She did over half the damage.
마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한 걸작을.
Dude, this Faust is so fucking broken.
파시아도 파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
You have to go to the cheapo pizza place. Sadly, everyone died. No one died.
Legally existing Roman.
Yeah. Oh, that feels so much better. I need to clean my chair. I need to clean my PC. I need to clean the room. I need to clean everything. I need to shower. I'm not that stinky.
선원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해
Bus isn't
논의할
even the
시간.
strongest in terms of all the House of Spider ideas. That's scary.
Oh yeah, you got
Hmm? What's with all this racket?
형님,
Boss,
저것도 안
some
밝힌
facility
놈들이
showed up out of
난장씨
nowhere.
들이닥치지 뭡니까?
I won't even say who they work for. Who sent you? Judging by the get-up, you ain't Los Herbanos or the Butchers.
지금이라도 싹싹 빌고 물러가면 사진 멀쩡하게는 보내주마.
Oh, what did I say? Overdose?
Overdose.
Are they supposed to be Spanish? Is this the thing that I'm not getting? Is this the thing that I'm missing? Is this the missing piece that answers everything?
그대가 입고 있는 옷을 순순하게 벗어주면 물러가겠소만.
We would gladly part ways if you would first divest yourself of your clothing for us.
그렇게 말하니까 좀.
You know, there are a million other ways to phrase that, Yisang.
형님, 그 소문으로 떠돌던
Boss,
사람
I think this might be them. The odd folks have been whispering about. Ones that, you know, do stuff to people's body odor or something, do strange things. What the fuck are you talking about? Ugh, disgusting pervs. Let me tell ya, that's some depraved shit. No comment. No comment. No comment. The man who seemed like to be the gang's boss was staring at us with an unmistakable disgust. I don't think I ever wanted to win a fight this badly. We are gonna BRB real quick. I'm also gonna mute my mic for this BRB. Let's get to sit with the chill music for a bit. Alright, where's my mic? Hello. All right, let's match some colors. We got these guys here. Ooh, rare warm tone. I usually have at least one cool tone. No. Click on the... Yes. Noodle lamp. And it goes on the floor pointing up. A little farther up. Oh no. Come on. Little ghost. Little ghost dog. Thank you! Let me know when you're back. They can also hear. Absolutely. I might cut off stream early when you get back so I can eat and help with trash. Thank you! Chad, is my roommate so great? Isn't my roommate just a really great person? They're going and getting pizza because I don't want to get up from stream to cook. They are the best roommate. Alright. Yeah, we'll get a bunch more oranges. Let's do that. Roommate. Great roommate. Oh yeah. Let's go, Faust. Get ready to murder some people. Because we're gonna rip a big fat combo here. There we go. The burb is so on. Burb is the burb. Because we'll be able to get that combo later on. Yippee! This Canto's gonna take a while, I think. Hey, we got him! Because she now has the Iron Maiden perk. Herself unbound. Alright. Ripping an extra long combo. Let's go. Think about the best House of Spiders ideas in terms of admitting output damage. We're just admitting bleed stacks on this man. Guys, I think my team is pretty good. I think my team is pretty good. Ya tarned little roaches. Hey now, be nice to my boy. Who the hell do you work for? Haven't you done enough? About time you spit it out. We are from the Limbus company. Finally, one less millstone around the neck. That doesn't help at all. What the hell is Limbus Company supposed to be?
참고로 저와 에피는 이들과는 다른 부서랍니다. 같은
Just for your
시간은
reference, me and Effie
곤란해요.
work in a different department. Please don't lump us in with these people. In more ways than one, the man finally collapsed to the ground. The sheer frustration at our aversion to communicating normally must have contributed to his fainting spell too. My condolences to whatever remained of this poor fellow's patience.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼? 땀 냄새, 피 냄새. 그리고 기분 나쁘게
Do we
쿵쿵 냄새도
seriously have
난단
to wear these
말이야.
clothes though? Stuff reeks of sweat and blood and just gross. Rodia held a shirt from a held up a stripe. Rodia helped strip a shirt from a Ting Tang member with just 2 fingers, though she were handling a practically repulsive piece of garbage.
털도 있어.
Yuck, there's hair on it too.
단테가 눈이 없는 게
First time I've ever
좋은
been
적은
jealous of
처음이야.
Dante not having eyes. My vision's working fine, you know.
생각보다 질은 좋아
The
보이네.
material looks pretty quality, actually.
얘네 생각보다
Guess
좀 잘
business was
보나 봐.
better than I thought.
나랑 바꿔. 내놔.
I want that. Hand it over.
맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라.
I can't. It's tailor-made. The label here says fits all sizes. I catch my gaze lingering on the label Effie snapped.
애초에
No, we wouldn't be
너희가
doing any of
전당포에서
this
그런
if you
난리
hadn't caused
법석만
this
안
mess in the
들었어도
pawn shop to
이
begin
고생
with.
괜찮아요.
I don't mind. I've always wanted to try
이런
on
옷
clothes like
입어보고
these.
싶었어요.
It's like we're filming a
영화라
movie.
조금 떨리네요.
I love
이
him.
정도면
He's so silly. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I worked in
난
disguise.
내키지 않는다.
I don't
이런
feel
건
like
겁쟁이들이나
this is
하는
some
짓이야.
crap.
누가 이 사람 입 좀 막아주면 안 되나요?
Sorry, but can someone please keep her mouth shut?
갈비뼈까지
You're welcome to
베이크하고
try,
있으면
so as long as you
해보든가.
don't mind getting sliced up all the way past the ribs. Gregor's calm repose drew a round of muffled laughter from the sinners. For a moment, Effie and Sadie hesitated, unsure how to take the quip. Until they moved on, probably because they decided it wasn't worth mulling over. Effie then raised a small container that seemed to be inlaid with mother of pearl.
콩콩이파 보스에게서 얻은 소망통이다.
This is a wish canister seized from the Ting Tang Gang's box.
관리자,
Manager
당신에게
here.
간단한 역할을 맡길게.
Manager, here's a simple role you can play. What role?
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는
Judging by your
몸짓이니
confused gestures, I
설명을
suppose you're
드려야겠네요.
in need of some explanation.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에 담겨 있다고 하면 되려나?
The long and
이건
short of it is that
사람들의
this thing
소망을
contains
잡아먹고
J-Corp's singularity.
에너지로 저장하는
It's a tool that siphons people's wishes and stores them as energy.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로 짜내면
When the time
짜잔!
comes to make use of it, you press
붙이기만
that wish
하면
power
운이
onto
쭉쭉
paper and
오르는
voila! You
일회용
get a single
타투
use sticker
스티커가
tattoo that
나타나죠.
boosts your luck high enough to touch the sky.
남의 운을 끌어모아서
Looks like the Ting Tang
꼭대기 층에
King's plan was to win the
도박은
game on the
이기려고
top floor by scraping
일개
luck from other
건달
people.
보스가
Hard to
이런 걸
believe
들고 있다니.
a small-time gang boss managed to get his hands on one of these.
관리자, 단테레나.
Manager Dante, right?
카지노에
Before we
들어가기
head
전에
inside, I want you to
당신이
hold
이걸
on to
꼭
this. You sure you want to entrust me with something that important?
영 자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만
You're not exactly radiating
당신을
confidence,
지목한
sure,
이유는 있어.
but we'll have to do our resignations for assigning you with this
첫
task.
번째,
First off,
도박판의
keeping a poker
제일
face is
중요한
essential
건
in any gambling
아무리
table.
표정 읽기에
No matter how
능숙
good they
능란한
are at
그들이라도
reading expressions,
시계의
they can't read
표정까지
emotional
가늠할 수는
cues
없어.
off of a clock. Makes sense. Makes sense. That actually does make sense. So if only Dante uses them stickers before gambling. Yeah.
두 번째,
Secondly, I do
당신이
believe there's a
관리자가 된
reason you were
것은
chosen as the
나름
manager.
그나마 저
Call it a hunch, but
수감자들보다는
something tells me
쓸만할
you'll be
거라는
more
내
useful than those
낙인이거든.
sinners you lead. Come to think of it, he wasn't wrong. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be the charismatic leader I'd envisioned. Instead, I was mocked, threatened, and ignored by the very same sinners I was supposed to supervise. The only real rule I had was being able to carry out so far was bringing them back to life. When the sinners fought our enemies, sweating and bleeding, all I could do was cower behind them and pray their heads and hearts would remain intact, just so I wouldn't have to go through the pain of reviving them. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let Effie know I was ready.
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제 잠깐 동안 세상에서 가장 운 좋은 자가 될 수 있어.
Alright, now put this on your arm. With this, you'll become the luckiest person in the city for a
그럼
short while.
여러분은 콩콩이파,
As for the
저희는
rest of
딜러.
you, you'll act as Ting
서로
Tangers.
역할에
You'll be
최선을 다해보죠.
and we'll be the croupiers. Good luck and break a leg. Vowing to see the mission through no matter what, we pushed open the door leading into the casino. trust them not to sabotage the mission.
완성했어요.
I don't trust them not to sabotage the
마스터님께서도
mission.
인정할 수밖에 없을
Hey, we're 1/3 of the way through! Still not enough lunacy for a pool, though. Slots? I like slots. Slots are fun. Slots, you just... Bing, bing, bing! Yay, win! The casino felt hectic, abuzz with sounds spilling from every corner of the floor. Numerous slot machines blared non-stop with overly cheerful jingles. The lights were so blinding that some of the sinners had to shield their eyes. The security guards, noticing our garish outfits, gave us the routine nod. Sod and Effie, disguised as croupiers, subtly acknowledge us as they escort Rhodia towards the casino cage for chips. I was impressed by how convincing they played the part. Their postures and expressions were nothing short of flawless. Anyone would assume they had been working here for years. I just hit the jackpot. Honestly, I've been listening to the remix of that song with Cry For Me for a while. It's like, it's just been on my playlist and it just keeps popping up and I really like it. I just hit the jackpot. I want you crying for me. I want you. So good.
이 번쩍번쩍거리는 기계는 대체 무엇이오?
What matter of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions?
넌 휘둥그레져서 돌아다니지 마, 돈 키호테.
Try not to go through Oz ride and everything you see in here, Don Quixote. You're gonna make us look suspicious.
손님들 눈빛이 다들
All the
죽어있네요.
patrons here have got eyes like that of a dead fish. And they smell just like one too. Oh, the Ting Ting schmucks smell better than them. They ever even wash up. I don't think they'd appreciate you pinching your nose right in front of them, Ishmael.
하지만
Still, this
가평한대에서나 만든
blingy
흉악한 냄새인걸요.
stink. I've only smelled it on I've only smelled it on deckhands on a ship. It was indeed a stroke of luck that most guests were too absorbed in the machines to notice us.
이런 거 본 적 있어?
Manager Esquire, have thou witnessed such a wondrous thing?
나도 저들처럼
What must I do to hear the jolly bells the other patrons do? I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever been to one of these places before. The tempting spin of flashy symbols and numbers slowly eroded my resolve to act the part of stern manager. I suppose one look won't hurt. Here, say it. Hit the button. Shall I proceed? I swear upon my minute-hour hand that I had no intention of pressing that button. None at all. As swiftly as I lunged to stop Don Quixote, however, I slipped, and much to my dismay, I slammed my hand right into the button. Yikes! And by some series of unlikely events, Fate's slot machine happened to be that someone had left a coin inside. Enough for just one spin! The reels wired to life with a merry, noisy jingle. And all we could do was watch, just helplessly watch.
씨는 콩콩이파한테서 회수했던 소망 티켓은 잘 부착하고 있겠죠?
I hope Dante's being careful with the wish stickers we took from the Ting Tang gang.
그 관리자라는 자.
That manager, you mean?
우리가 유일하게 말한
That is the only favor we asked. He better be handling it properly. Relax, you can count on Dante. He's one of the few people in the team with a sensible head on their shoulders.
다행이네요.
That's good to hear. With that many sheets of stickers attached, they should be able to win any game easily. Oh no!
끌지 않으면 된다는 거예요.
We just need to be careful to avoid attracting attention. That is when Dante walks the fuck away and leaves Don Quixote there by herself. I'm sorry. Jackpot! They just hit the jackpot! Sod and Effie are so fucking done with the ship. The gambler who was sitting next to me stared with mouth agape, jaw dropping so far down that I swear his chin was about to touch the floor. I love them! I love them! They're so cute! While Toronto casino ships pour out of their scene, far too many to even think about collecting. Effie, Sade, I am so sorry! I walked in here determined to do something right, and then I immediately dropped the ball! A jackpot? Which machine? What, now? Just like that?
거기.
One moment, please.
신원 확인 좀
May I
하겠습니다.
see your ID?
분위기가 왜 이렇게 험악해? 카지노에서 대박 터뜨린 게
What's
죄냐?
your problem? Is it a crime to win a jackpot at a casino?
이곳에서 운이라는 건 보통 우리가 알고 있는
Chance in this
개념의
place
운처럼
does not
돌아가지
function the way we usually does. We may accumulate
운을
luck
모아서 터뜨리거나
for a large payout or trickle small amounts
찔끔찔끔
to break
넣어서
even, but winning the jackpot on the first try at a machine is clearly an impossibility.
입장하자마자
칩들이 별처럼 쏟아져 내려오고 있어.
Chips are raining down on us like shooting stars! Manager Esquire, we are suddenly less poor! Thank you for the follow! Hello! We just hit the jackpot! So much for being the responsible one. I can't believe you came to Don Quixote of all people. Oh, absolutely.
실망이에요.
I expect more from you, manager.
다른 누구도 아닌 관리자님인데.
Thought someone in your position would at least be able to help us tag us when you win. Which I might add would have been pretty nice after that humiliating failure last mission. If only Dante uses the stickers boyfriend gambling. Let's go. Torrent of biting, reprimanding whispers from Ishmael's lips. Left even Gregor murmuring in astonishment. I'd never seen Ishmael give someone else that piercing glare when she was shouting at me. It made me want to crawl under a rock, even if there is one. For once, I was grateful that my clockhead came with no eyes.
잠깐. 그거 하나만 문제는 아닌 것 같은데.
Hang on, I don't think that's the sole issue here. Struck by the sudden development, Gregor, who had been anxiously scanning his surroundings, came to halt and pointed at the startling discovery he just made. Where he pointed?
언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어, 류슈?
How long have you been out of disguise, Ryoshu? It was completely nonchalant. Ryoshu was wearing the company uniform.
난 남이 버린 옷 따윈 걸치지 않는다.
I don't put on cast-offs from others.
관리자
Manager Bud, it looks like we're screwed royally.
말도 안 돼.
This can't be happening. After everything we did to set the plan in motion. House, what were you thinking? Volunteering to drag these idiots along on your mission? You're supposed to be one of the most brilliant geniuses in the city, so act like it!
비록 제가 이분들과 함께한 시간이 길진 않지만 깨달은 게 하나
Though I have not
있었죠.
worked with them for long, I was able to arrive at one conclusion.
불확실성을 믿는
I ought to
하우스가
become a
되는 겁니다.
Faust that believes in uncertainty.
계획이 없는 것이
Then the lack of a
계획이 되는
plan
순간
becomes the plan. All variables come
어떤
constants.
이것이 저의 계획입니다.
That is the plan as I have understood it. Faust turned to me with a tranquil face. Thanks to her, I finally understood what my role was meant to be. Alright, it's time for a usual gig. Kill and be killed. They just hit the jackpot! Listen, I'm never going to blame Dante for giving it to Don Quixote because they're so silly. How are you liking your road trip with a ragtag group of lunatics and dumbasses? I love it. I love it so much. This is so fun. Alright. Here.
영감을 떠올렸어.
Then we go on the top row. There. Nope. Orange, and then... It's not a lot of yellows.
일리 있는 의견.
So use that now, and then we get some more greens, and then we can use the greens later on.
이제 승리했나요?
I just saw her rip that guy's heart out.
이제 승리했나요? 보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
Alright. Don Quixote, my beloved. Don Quixote, my beloved. Alright. Okay. Purple, yellow, purple. That seems like the smartest move for now.
공무원
이제 승리했나요?
의견을 나누지.
이제 승리했나요?
You know, I need these luck stickers for pulling on the banners later. There we go.
봐주마.
이제야 친해졌네요.
Good job. Yummy. Yummy Coca-Cola.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요. 마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한 걸작을. 타시라도 파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
Let's go. To battle with the same characters because they are correct as shit. I can't stand to watch the charade. How much time are we going to waste fighting those small fries?
그렇게 말하는 사람치고
People who are
명쾌한 대답을
too quick
제시하는
to
사람은
gross and
없죠.
moan never seem to for clear solutions. Hearing Ishmael's disapproval, Ryoshu shook her head and assumed a content look as though she were about to put on a demonstration.
이런 게 예술이다.
Then I'll show you art.
니놈,
You there, give me the knife.
명령하사가도 괜찮소.
You may wrest it from my hands forevermore.
날붙이가 나를
It'll be
떠나
better
내내
if the
허공을
blade
떠도는 것이
never parts
차라리
from my
좋을 것이오.
It will be better if the blade parts from my side to drift about in the air for however long.
감사.
Like, Ryoshu took Yisang's dagger and threw it straight into the air. It struck an anchorage on the ceiling that kept the chandelier still, causing it to sway precariously. Indeed, Ryoshu may have been weakened from the perks of her strength once she became a sinner, but nonetheless, she was still the best swordswoman we had, able to cut through steel like a proverbial hot knife. Sure, she had more respect for a stray wad of gum than whatever I had to say, but that didn't really matter. Everyone reflectively turned their eyes towards the swinging chandelier, eventually flustered by the gazes falling upon it.
아스라이 바스라지는구려.
And thus, in a haze, does it succumb to the imminent fracturing. Huh? Oh hey, the security chief! Watch out! Damn! We really took out the club there. The chandelier crashed to the floor, making a tremendous noise that thundered through the casino. And that's just about all it did. Nothing else happened. A brief silence followed as both parties stared blankly at the fallen light fixture in the middle of the floor. So, what was that for, Ryoshu? Performance art.
방금 그렇게 정한 거지?
You just came up with that, didn't you?
그래도 다들
Still, I'm glad none of us were hurt.
무사하게 될지는
We'll
모를
have
것
to see
같.
about that. Damn! She just decided Phantom of the Opera would be fun to do right now, I guess. She's scary! Ryoshu is scary! She's so scary. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Also, damn bleed. Purple, green, purple, green, orange, green, purple.
내가 봐주마.
Ryoshu is Ryoshu. It is correct. She's very interesting.
정신 차릴 수 없을 거 처리했어.
보여드려야겠군요.
She's just straight up like, it'd be funny. I'm gonna get a good amount of the doubling up of effects. She has a knack for performance, yeah. Yeah.
돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
Oh, hey, that's the, yeah, the security chief. the show on the road.
이제야 친해졌네요.
정신 차릴 수 없으니 처리했어.
이제야 친해졌네요.
Damn. Like good.
혹시나 해서 말하는 건데.
Just making sure we're on the same
우리
page.
목적이
You know that our goal was to win the
박살내기가
game
아니라
being held in the
꼭대기
top floor,
층에서
not reduce the
벌어지는
first floor to
갬블에서
casino
이겨.
level, right? I was certain that some definitely didn't know or did not care, but I saw no point in
꼭대기
relaying that.
층에 도달하는 것도
Remember, our
중요하지만
ultimate objective here isn't to reach the top floor, it's winning the game.
그럴 만한 양의
Which means we
소망력이
need
있어야
enough
해요.
wish power to make that happen.
우리가 힘겹게
I
쟁취한
won't bother into
소망력이
going into detail about how the
어처구니
wish
없는
power
이유로
we went
한꺼번에
through,
물거품이
quite the trouble to
되어버렸다는
claim,
이야기는
went straight down the
굳이
drain for
언급할
such a
게 있겠습니까?
preposterous reason. No
마음만
need to hurt our
아플
morale even
뿐이니까요.
further right now. Couldn't help but keep my head down. I couldn't help but keep my head down, feeling the prickle of conscience in my heart.
이곳에서 최대한 많은 양의 소망력을 구할 수 있는 곳은 어디지?
Where's the largest wish power reserve in our nearest vicinity?
입구에 절 룰렛입니다. 카지노에 온 손님들은 저 룰렛을 통해 오늘의 운을 시험하고 소망력을 뺏기거나 혹은 부여받죠.
That roulette wheel by the entrance. People who visit the casino try their luck using the roulette and take and yield wish power depending on the outcome.
그런가? 그럼
Is that
내가
so?
기회를 봐서 저 룰렛에 달려있는 소망통을 가져오겠다.
Is that so? Then I'll snatch the wish canister attached to it when the opportunity strikes. You think you could pull that
전
off?
이것보다
I've
더
carried
규모가
out
큰 작전을
countless
수도 없이
operations
해왔습니다.
in much
관리자님의
greater
어처구니
of
없는
a
실수
scale.
따윈 아무것도 아닙니다.
Your preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things, Executive
분명
Manager.
현명한 판단을 흐리게 만든 폐기물들 때문일 테니까요. 저들의 말에 마음
It has
쓰지
to be the
마십시오.
fault of the drudging drunches who obfuscated your ability to make sensible decisions. Don't let their words deter you. Preposterous, huh? I see. Wait. We're busy discussing where to go from here. Heathcliff was already making a mad dash at the entrance. We were too focused on the conversation, or to be collectively lose our minds. Either way, none of us were keeping track of what he was up to. Heathcliff?
언제까지 입만 놀리면서 1층에 박혀 있을
Damn
건데?
it, it's about time we go on with it, don't you think? He shouted at security from the top of his
스스로
lungs.
한심하지도
Hey,
않냐?
ain't you all one sorry, embarrassing lot?
여기 있는 금발 녀석은 피도 한 말의 햇병아리고
That blondie over there is a rookie who's unfledged as it
그리고
gets.
저 관리자라는 놈은
That mate there, our manager, misplaced their memory so badly that they can't wield a weapon to save
그런
themselves.
우리를 상대로
This is what you're struggling
할떡이나 하는
against? What a
꼴이라니.
bloody joke you are.
저 자식이.
Damn, prick.
이스클리프 씨.
Heathcliff, that was too harsh. Here. Much too mean, Heathcliff.
네놈 들고 있는 그 철퇴가 아깝다.
And the last thing that club you're holding is a waste on a paint.
건방진 놈이.
You cocky little. Seething with anger, the guard swung his club towards Heathcliff, his furious arc sending a harsh whistle through the air. When Heathcliff barely managed to swerve out of its way, it fell on the roulette wheel full force, smashing the machine into pieces. A wish canister! Spouts of what I assume was once wish power, until moments ago, poured out of the roulette machine's sorry remains. As if in death throes, Sal let out an agonized scream before clapping her hands over her mouth. I couldn't help but turn away from the tragic sight. When I grow up, I want to be a wish sticker that gives people hope. It was as if I could hear the unrealized dreams of those lost wishes gathering into the
야,
ether.
잘 들어놓네.
Was I not proven right by Heathcliff? Was I not proven right? Was I not proven right? I hate this fucker. I hate him. I hate him so much. All he does is cause trouble for us. Why is he here? Send him back to the Wuthering Heights, wherever he comes from. Anyways, listen up, you thickos. Would you rather us keep fighting or have to admit to your boss later that you broke this thing? Or would you rather let us through now and blame us for the broken container when this all blows over?
이거
자그마치 한 달치면 눈인데.
This was a whole month's worth of luck.
2층으로 간다고 해도 너희
There won't
무사하지
be any
못할
safer for you upstairs.
이미 무사하지
Never been too
못했던
familiar with
기억이 더
safety anyway.
많아서. 정보는 고맙다.
Appreciate the advice, though. Appreciate the advice, though. Slander? Heathcliff came towards me with a loose shoulder, likely dislocated when the club grazed him.
봐.
What's the look? Do your thing and fix me up.
결심했답니다. 오늘부터 이자들 앞에선 계획의 기억자도 안 꺼내겠습니다.
I've made up my mind. From now on, I won't even try to discuss plans or anything in the same ballpark with these characters.
늦었군요.
Took you long enough to realize.
파우스트. 이럴 때는 그냥.
Faust, have you ever heard the saying silence is golden? And with that, we drag ourselves up to the next floor.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요. 마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한 걸작을. 파시아도 파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
Oh wow, this just goes straight up. See, No, Heath did not carry. Heath is giving our guides a heart attack. Yeah.
분위기가 달라졌군요. 2층은 다른 조직이 접수하고 있는 구역인 듯해요.
The atmosphere here seems different. If there's a different syndicate controls the second floor.
야, 너네 왜 쌍판떼기가 큰
Hey,
모양이야?
Algayan! What's with the doom and gloom on your faces?
2층의 룰 몰라? 울적한 쌍판으로 돌아다닐
Don't you know the
모자를
floor
썩썩거리던가
rules?
해라.
Sour looks are a no-no, so put a hat over your long
왜 내
face.
쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는 거지? 뭐 오픈
Are you
해버린다.
talking to me? Keep staring and I'll sink. Is that what you want?
모분이 뭔데?
That just sink mean.
모가지를
Snap
분질러
your
버린다는
neck
뜻이다.
completely. Come on, Ryoshu. We can please stop immediately resorting to violence.
야, 아니다. 얘
And
얼굴이
never
더
mind
문제인데.
that. This one's mug is even nastier, no?
시침이냐,
Which hand is supposed to
군침이냐?
be our eyes? Ryoshu, are we ready to throw down?
물론이지.
You bet, Dante. Love that. Oh my god. They're so silly. They're so silly. They're so silly. They're so silly. Okay. Here. They're so silly. They're so silly.
시야를 수 없을 것이오.
Chat, it's going a bit rough right now.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Mariachi time! Let's go. Pizza time? Alright, so after we finish this round, we're gonna be going. We're gonna be heading out for the night. We are heading out a little early for me to go eat. But that's fine. We're at the mariachi. Also, I love the amount of comedy that's in this fucking section. It's so good. It's so good. It's so funny. You can tell the writers were having fun in this section, just making every single thing that could go wrong, go wrong. Was it fun stream? It's not over yet. It's not over until we defeat all these guys and get through the story section. We're in wave 2 now. I think we literally just falls in the bottom row.
일리 있는 의견. 그걸로 하지.
혈관의 두께. 이제야 친해졌네요.
그림은 완성했다. 네 그림은 완성했다. 빠르게 치라도.
악인들을
Let's go.
해치우자. 이제 친해졌네요. 혈관의 두
We're just watching Faust kind of solo everything.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
This is fun. Chiron also left the door open, and I'm sitting here like, why? But it's okay.
파우스트는 이번에야말로
We are coming towards the
완성했어요.
end.
마이스트로님께서도
That's where we're gonna have to
인정할 수밖에
end
없을 완벽한 걸작을.
stream for today. We don't have enough for another pull, so we can't pull
아시아도
anymore.
파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
오늘 하루도
Oh, actually, we might have some from the past. Alright, we were able to confirm some stuff. Nice. I got an identity training ticket. Alright, we sat for a day. We sat for it. I think we're going to grab... I think we're gonna end up grabbing Grippy. I think we grab Grippy. It has bleed and burn, so it could probably be a good, like, midpoint for our thing. Okay. Get Grippy? Grippy. I think we get Grippy. Grippy has burn and bleed on some things, so I think that that would be a good way to meld the burn and bleed characters that we have.
그래서 어디 갔어?
Fast didn't lie, that Sinclair can grip. Put them gripper away. Put them grippers away. Alright, we're grabbing Grippy.
전부 불태울 거야. 역겨운 내 삶까지도.
Oh. Grippy Sinclair. Trenches. Oh, there's even just... I don't think there's anything wrong with the Shingregger for everyone. Let's go.
오늘 하루도 고생 많았어.
I think the Sinclair is broken. Probably. Probably. That's where we're gonna end off today. I've had fun. I feel like everyone here has had fun. We're going to go and see, is there anybody who is live that I can raid? Nope, no one. No one I can raid. Oh well. We're just gonna end it here so I can go eat, chat. Thank you so much for joining. I had so much fun today playing the Limbus. We're gonna be playing more Limbus soon. I'm gonna think of some funny bits and other things to talk about while Limbusing. Mark my words, we're gonna pull on the banner
고생
again.
많았어.
We're gonna pull a 10 pull on the banner again. Goodbye, bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
오늘 하루도 고생 많았어.